Good evening. What's going on? Welcome. Stephen, how's it going? Joey, how's things? Dan, how are we?
All right.
All good, Dino. All good.
All good. We'll let a couple of viewers come in. We've got a couple of people in the chat. Who we got? Culture TCG in from about 2:00 today, as always.
That's passion, dedication there.
He's top fan.
Yo.
It's Aaron was not aware this was on tonight. Listen, I promoted this well. If you listen to the phone call I had with the lads, I said tomorrow.
we only give you a day's notice.
Yeah.
That's less than 12 hours notice.
They did give me about 2 weeks probably, not before Christmas actually, to be fair. But for the comedic effect, I had to say. Who else is in? Pokey Kai is in. What's going on, Kai? Happy, what do we say? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Migs, Evan, what's going on? Evan, I think you're banned. If you see Migs in the chat, so every time I do a box break, I pulled him the Charizard from Inferno X. I pulled him a Demigod pack from Mega Dream. I pulled him the Gold Arceus from Crown Zenith. So he's not very well liked in the Discord.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, you can pull my packs because I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't pull himself out of bed.
Literally, yeah, it's terrible.
Turk Glenn, Culty's making us look bad. He's a top fan. Shane and Amber, what's going on? How are you, Amber? Hope you're doing good. Are you past your bedtime again? Who else is in? Pokey Rips, Emma, how are you? Phantom Pulls is in. Good to see everyone. Thank you all for joining. Give another minute or two before we chat away.
I don't have enough eyes for this.
You don't have the what?
No,
You've enough, trust me.
I don't have enough eyes for this. Just don't look at us. Just close your eyes, lie down, and listen.
Listen to the sweet Belfast accent.
Yeah, I was trying to get like auto captions on the bottom to help everybody out, but I couldn't.
They wouldn't keep up.
Yeah. To be fair, the accents aren't too bad. To be fair, when you just come on at the start, I was like, right, I need to listen very carefully, but it's not too bad.
Oh no, we're very well spoken.
Is that intentional?
No, like I've always sounded a wee bit more posh from my roots.
Because I used to talk a lot faster and a bit more rough than this, but the jobs that I had having to talk to different customers, and then I lived in Vancouver for a while, I had to learn how to like slow down and pronounce things a bit more. So I was wondering if you had done the same.
I was when I was in Vegas. I was in one of the shop markets. And I was asking them for something. No one looked at me and goes, "What?" I said, "Oh, sorry. Let me slow down for you." It's just the way she's looking at me. What? Am I not speaking English?
Well,
Just spent 10
You
minutes.
are. You're like 2 times the speed. Slow down.
Oh, yeah.
if anybody's watching from the States, I will auto caption it for you after. I will say a couple more hellos to people joining in. Strider, what's going on? Dino, this is like the overlap. Top left guy is Gary Neville. Bottom right is Paul Scholes. Bottom left is Jamie. And top right is Roy Keane. Yeah, I'll take that.
I won't.
Yeah, I think that.
I don't know what's the biggest insult. Probably Neville in the top.
I don't know.
Oh no,
We
Jamie
haven't
Carragher. No, Jamie in the top.
It needed to be. I don't know if he's on about Redknapp here or Carragher. Which?
Well, overlap would be Carragher.
Okay.
Are you okay with Carragher?
Is he saying I look like Gary Neville?
I don't know if he's saying that.
In his current form.
Not even in his prime. We got Atsos now.
Yeah, we'll take. I'll take Roy Keane. No problem. Cool. Let me just do a quick check on something here, and then we'll chat away. I'll do the intro that I never prepare. Every time I've got someone on, I'm like, I need to like prepare an actual, like, little bit of it, not fully scripted, but just a nice little intro. And then it comes to the point where we'll start the podcast. I'm like, sugar, never come up with an intro. But I'll do a nice one on the spot. All right, we'll fire away. Intro coming. We got Stephen, we got Joey, we got Dan. 3 of the Elite 4. Jason Page will be joining us shortly. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Not yet, Jason. Not yet.
Get back in the closet. Not yet.
Coming out in the dressing gown.
That's my
Hey,
tactic. If I don't know how to do an intro, I'll make a joke really quick, break the tension.
The guy's energy is just chaotic.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, what better way to introduce Elite 4 trading and grading in Belfast than by acknowledging the fact that they had Jason Page open up their shop for them. Guys, I do appreciate you all coming on. We have been chatting a bit since before Christmas, obviously, with how busy you guys were. Other commitments outside of the shop and that. Glad to finally get a date and have you guys on. Get to know about you guys a bit, the shop, the journey, the whole lot. So I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for
Thanks
having us.
been
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cerulean Sister says hi. I think you'll know Cerulean Sister as Mary.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes. She had a pack battle with Jason.
That's Jason Page's #1 fan. If you ever talk to him again,
Yes, I'm. He actually still texts us quite regularly. So he does.
does he?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mary, you know to keep on your friendly side. So,
He is coming back over in March. So he is.
he's coming over in March.
Yeah, I don't think that's been announced.
Has.
Clip it. Right before the stream started, I was like, by the way, lads, just remember it's live. So if you say something, you can't take it back. And they were like, oh, yeah, best behavior. There you go. There's a sneak peek, a VIP sneak peek for those of you who are watching. I won't get you to follow up on it in case you get in more trouble, but love it. Yeah, look, if you don't mind, guys, we'll kind of jump back to the start a bit and just kind of get to know you guys, the background, all that stuff before we jump into the fun chat. So, you guys are just mates who originally just were collectors together, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, did you all collect when you were younger? Are you all kind of just in it recently, or what's your deals?
I think most people collected whenever they were younger. Yeah, especially 90s kids. For me, one of the things everybody says is, I wish I'd have kept those cards whenever I was a kid, because I could be sipping Mai Tais on a beach right now, But unfortunately, mine were played with in the dirt and folded at the corners and had my name wrote on the back of them. So I just assume that everybody has that same experience.
Yeah, definitely
I
the most
definitely.
people feel, yeah.
I grew up on the game. Loved it. Pokemon Yellow was my first game. Loved it for years, and then Yu-Gi-Oh came about, and I just got addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh. Going to play tournaments and all. My wee Pokemon cards just got put at the side, and I'm pretty sure my mom threw them all out. Still love the games, but I went more to Yu-Gi-Oh at that point. I'm like, and then I stopped Yu-Gi-Oh because it got too confusing, and then just kept with Pokemon and all the games and all the cards, and yeah.
What about yourself, Joey?
So yeah, I was I actually got around 97 a Pocket Monster pack, and I think that was really the start of it for me. I started actually fully collecting in around 1999, and I remember I actually still remember the feeling of the addiction as a child to like get me a pack. I need a pack, and that was the whole way right up through Jungle, Fossil, Neo, Gym, the whole way up. I actually stopped collecting in around 2012, 2013. Did a wee bit of XY, but and then I just fully stopped. And then came back to it there last year. Destiny Rivals pulled me back. Destiny Rivals was one of the best sets and just set me off into a big deep hole of debt.
So you collected from when you were a kid up till XY.
Yes.
That's relatively long. I think the majority of us 90s kids dropped off a lot sooner than that. So that's crazy that you kept. Yeah, and do you still have?
There was years I came in and out.
Right.
So it was like I would have started like 2007 while I was like going to like tech and school, and then I would have 2008 I got more, and most of the cards I still have. A lot of them are away to PSA, and I only really sent them. I sent about 120 of my old vintage cards away for grading, and if I get surcharged, they can keep them. So they can...
Probably will. Probably will.
Honestly, like that's including all the whole base set hollows, the whole jungle hollows, the whole fossil hollows, neo, like 130 or 140 hollows, all
So
near mint condition,
140,
awesome stuff.
like top end of the set, not just bulk, like actual.
Not no bulk at all. 140 from the top end chase cards. All went away last year when I actually wanted to take them all out and send them all away.
That's going to be a sick return if you pay the upcharge and get it back.
Well, you've got the upcharges, and then you've got the customs on top of it, so they can be beautiful from afar.
Just send me photos of them.
Just quickly to the chat. As always, if you pop a question in during the episode, I'll try my best to grab it, but we'll give you guys time at the end to ask questions. So if I miss it, just come back to the end with your questions, and we'll take as many as we can then. So you guys have you guys been lifelong mates? Did you guys meet through Pokemon, or what's the story there?
So we actually met each other on Whatnot when we were streaming. I think they both stumbled across my stream, and we just started. Am I wrong there? Correct. You both came onto my stream, and then
Yeah. I didn't realize I already followed you until after I'd met you, and then you were like, "Oh, I'm on Whatnot too," and I was like, "I already follow you." So
I knew. I think I popped in once, and then I haven't seen you since. And then when we actually got meeting up in person, then I was like, "Oh, I was in your stream."
Yeah.
So you met through a Whatnot stream.
Yes. So the way it was meant to go was we were just starting like a community. We were like, well, we all meet up for coffee. Northern Irish streamers, not many offices, but we'll all just meet up, have coffee, and then all our common interests come in. And we brought all our personal collections together. We all started trading together, having the coffee. We met in this place in Belfast. It was really, really cool. And from then, we've just all hit it off.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. Meeting through Whatnot. That's crazy. So
Yeah.
how long ago was that?
Start of the year, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, but that.
So
Start of the year.
you guys are all fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For
It doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't.
No, we feel like it's like brothers at this point. You know,
Yeah.
it's we like even after the first coffee date, it just the connection was there instantly. Honestly, like and then even the first like group chat, like it was just so normal, and like I've knew these guys for years. Like the first text message, honestly, I don't know what happened. It just
I was
happened,
like our first video call. Like I remember just sitting here. We were only just started speaking about 3 or 4 days. Probably a bit longer. And my phone rang, video call from our group chat, and I was like, I am not answering that. I don't know these guys. Like, I'm not answering that. It's like they're weirdos. But it didn't turn out. I sat in that phone call for about 3 hours, 4 hours that night, and it just felt so natural. And so we were just talking about when we were talking about other things, football, and like everything just all started together.
Ribs store from laughing.
Yeah.
That's a crazy little story. Actually, I did not expect that at all. But it's good though. It shows what the hobby's like and the community that exists around it. That's a cool little story. I genuinely, I don't even know why. Nothing really hinted at it. I thought you guys were brothers when I saw the shop set up. I don't know why.
Well, you would think those two were brothers, but definitely not me. Definitely not
he
me.
thinks he's the good looking one.
No, that's crazy.
He
And
has his highlights.
He's got his highlights. Second man.
They're getting redone, all right.
was he going for the ginger look to look like one of the brothers? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So were you guys all doing Whatnot, or who was streaming? Who was doing what? What were you doing?
So I was like the main streamer from us. Stephen would have been second. Dan did not stream at all, and then there was Chris. Chris is one of our other streaming friends. Us three streamed, and Dan just sat there, did none.
I was kind of getting back into it. It was strange for me because I'd met one of our other friends at one of the wee pop-up events, and I just I went over and seen the stuff that was on the table and was just looking through it and seeing like a wee ditto of a baby shiny, and I looked at it and I said, "Oh mate, how much is that?" He says, "Man, I'm not even a vendor. I'm just here. You're just going through all my stuff." So I was like, right, okay. And then before I knew it, we were talking away, and then the whole group chat and everything happened, and met Joey, met Stephen, and at this point it was great because for me getting back into collecting and stuff like that, and then like hearing about Whatnot and getting on it. It was just there was no stock to buy in the north or anywhere that I could get a hold of. So Whatnot was just like opening a door to Pokemon stock, and I was just buying anything that I could. My first month, I spent about £1,500 easily just buying singles. And it was just it's crazy. It was crazy, man. But it was so good. I was trying to build up the courage to stream, and then when I met those guys, they were giving me pointers and stuff, But then I just completely stepped over that, and I was restored.
You didn't step over anything. You didn't do nothing. You stepped back. You left it to us. I stepped over it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Somebody else's problem.
So have you ever streamed, Dan?
Have you done?
No. This is actually a first for me today.
So we conquered the fear, but you didn't actually.
Absolutely.
I only really got
I'm looking forward to it.
I really got streaming for like 6 weeks, and I basically stopped at that point. So
Were you streaming on Whatnot as well?
Yeah. It was was it? About 6 weeks. That's all I did. About 6 weeks. My wife was gonna divorce me because I had so much Pokemon cards that I needed some way to like get rid of them. So I did that for like 6 weeks, and then it's one of the ones Joey, don't say anything, but I went to Japan in June, and it amplified my Pokemon collection. So when I came back from Japan, it was just crazy, like how much money I was spending on like stock to like rip, that it got to a point where I was like, all right, I need to start offloading here. And then I found Whatnot, and then I was buying way more, and then I started selling on it, and it was about 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
It was long enough because even I did stuff from me too.
Yeah.
Before we'd all been up in person and stuff.
Well, I've been streaming over a year, and you were definitely streaming longer than 6 weeks.
It was pretty much. It was July. It was like August and September. I only did like half August into like September.
Yeah, felt longer.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying I was the main streamer. Just that
makes sense now. Yeah, I thought you were just saying you were better at streaming, but no, that makes sense.
No, just I mean.
Oh yeah, I'll still say that if we were streaming at the same time, be like, but I was better. I was better.
Are you still streaming, Joey?
Yes. So we stream every single Sunday from the store. So last week we had 150 viewers in a one stage. The most I've had in was 480.
Right, and it's on Whatnot.
Yep.
And that's like the store Whatnot?
So this is now my own one is now transferred over into the store one because we have nearly 10,000 followers on it.
Right.
So it's a lot easier for us. As soon as I press live, a lot more people jump into it. Instead of like Stevens, you get like 10, and Dan, you get like none. So
it wasn't 10. Come on.
Maybe 11.
We nominated mine to be the main Elite Four, so it's now the Elite Four limited or Elite Four trading on Whatnot, and yeah, we do it every single Sunday, and we start off with we do all our vintage and stuff from Sunday, so we are picking apart my old PC every single Sunday, and we give it away to all the viewers. And like this week alone, sorry, not this week, it's the first week. Last week alone, we give away over £1,000 in value. Like that base set rocket box behind me, we opened it up and we were giving packs away for free on our stream, for free.
I missed a good stream, so
yep.
That's just giving them away.
Yes, give them away.
How much is a pack of Team Rocket right now?
So light packs vary anywhere between 220 sterling, 250 sterling, depending on the artwork, and heavy packs are anywhere from 450 up to 500, depending on the artwork. And I'm confident 2 heavies went.
I don't know what to say. Well, listen, fair play. That's an incredible thing to give away. I don't know if I've even seen some of the big, YouTubers in the States do that kind of, those kind of giveaways. So that's incredible. Fair play.
Somebody actually won it. It's in English. I think he was English. And he actually put it up on Instagram and tagged us, and we reposted it. But it's not stuff you like sort of hear about. It's all a bit of crack at the end of the day.
Yeah. Sorry, I just caught Ron in the chat saying he has to avoid my box break on Sunday and pop onto Whatnot. Do not. You're committed to me. You are committed to me.
Like we were given we did slob giveaways and Jason Page signature giveaways and stuff. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
The music was going, we were having a laugh, we chuckled, we engaged in the chat. That was good crack.
I need
I have a
to.
megaphone, which I just shout in the background and start singing. It's just.
Yeah, it gave me a complex. You had to shout it in my ear one more time. Sparks would have been on megaphone.
What? Just out of curiosity, what time are you streaming? So you're streaming this Sunday?
Yes, so we'll be starting at around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Depends what time we can get set up at.
Okay.
We're nearly ready to go now. We have some really, really, really high-end vintage cards there ready to go as well.
So
and everything's touched from £1 as well.
11 at night or 11 in the morning?
In the morning.
Right, so you can go watch them first. Do not spend all your money, and then come to see me in the. No, I'm going to check that out on Sunday now. I need to. I don't think we can buy things from the Republic from Whatnot.
You can.
You can.
I've had people ban before.
Yeah, I've sent them.
We've sent down as well. I usually send down to Wexford and all, so it's fine.
Right. Okay.
We're not promoting Whatnot as well. I feel like Whatnot has such a bad rep, and you need to know who you're sort of going on to buy, because like even personally, me going on the random streamers, I've got scammed. I've had packages not show up, and I've had loads of disputes.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah,
which is kind of like what we do now as well, because a lot of us have been burnt also, just because that's where we met. Doesn't mean that we are, protected from receiving terrible stuff.
Yeah. Look, obviously the reputation and the stories and all that are there, but as you said, if you find the right people,
yeah,
and like, I mean, if people can't trust you at this point, I mean, you have a shop, people that can physically go and see where you are. You can't hide. So I'm sure.
You stole my god back.
Where's my money?
Listen, guys, I can give you the address. I can pop it in the chat. You know where it is if that goes wrong.
Exactly. Fully legit.
Right. Let's move on to the fun part that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna want to know about. Just before we talk about like the open day and the big event that it was. When, where, and how did the idea to set up a shop? Where did that? What? Joey's smiling. What's?
Waiting on this. I was waiting on it too.
It was me. It was me. Joey tries to take the credit. Joey takes the credit for all the good ideas. So he does.
Go on. Tell us the story. What? Where? How did it? What did it? And how did it?
This is my side of the story.
Okay.
Right.
So there's two sides of the story. There's Stephen's side. There's three sides. Stephen's side, my side, and then there's the truth. Okay. I didn't do nothing, so that's our side. Okay. So
No,
I Stephen's version first.
I actually think my first time was I was drunk, and I was doing voice notes like 10 voice notes. So like, guys, I want to shop. We need to do this. We need to do this and all.
I actually need to go find them voice notes because they don't exist.
Yeah, they do.
I'm fairly sure they do. I may have deleted them because we're so high pitched.
But I just remember, and like people were told, like Daniel was always quiet. He never speaks. But Joey was like him and Hammond, and the other person was like, and then I just kept annoying them. And then Joey actually just says, "Right, we need a shop," just out of nowhere. And I was like, I've been fucking saying this for like, part of my French. I've been saying this for weeks, and then we just.
But you know what? I actually think that is true. I think you did it because the only reason I sat here one night and I just looked around like of my room and I looked around and went, "Where am I going to put everything?" my back room's, my room's gone. There's Pokemon cards at my feet. There's boxes to my left. There's like all up there. It's just full. Like guys, like I need storage. I said, if I'm going to pay for storage, may as well just get a store. And we
yes, that's a very logical thing to do. How do I store things? I open a shop and sell them.
So that is how the combined effort came about.
So it was a joint idea.
Whenever we were sitting like meeting up for those coffees and stuff, too, we had a lot of people that were kind of like watching what we were doing. They were coming over. They were asking questions. Oh, you guys are talking about grading and stuff like that. Who do you grade with? And asking for advice and different things like that. And we all agreed that wouldn't it be nice for somewhere for like to be in Belfast or in the north that we could all go to, and it just didn't exist. So we thought, why don't we step into that space? And then after Stephen's great idea, we thought, the thought of opening the store just didn't seem realistic before Christmas. So we were going, right, okay, let's put this on the back burner until 2026. Let's take a step back and think about logistically how we're going to do this. And then all of a sudden it was like 15th of November's in place. Let's go.
Yeah, I
3
just
days.
woke up and I was like, "No, we decide now."
No,
I said,
right
"Steven,
now,
yes or
yeah.
no? Dan, yes or no? Chris, yes
I
or
know.
no?"
Yeah.
We were all talking about it, and then I already emailed like 3 different people about viewing their properties.
So
And then
let me give you a perspective for things on here. This from our idea to the shop opening was less than 4-week window.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
I am not joking, and
Yeah.
that's including Jason for bringing over 2. So everything was in 4 weeks window.
4 weeks.
from
That
literally
doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like that
It
should
wa-
happen.
It wasn't enjoyable, but
Yeah.
we had a plan, and that was our plan.
Yeah.
we were determined at the end of the day. I emailed this place about the property that we're in. I emailed them and then phoned them, and then they set up a viewing on the 17th. But in the meantime, we needed to get company's house set up. We needed to get all this. This was, and
It was
went to the
probably a little
viewing.
bit longer than 4 weeks.
No. It was literally from like
No,
I emailed them on the 15th and I viewed it on the 17th.
Yep.
And then by that time, Company's House was on, and then they wouldn't accept the proposal until Company House was set up, and we were waiting on Company's House. And then we finally got the keys on the 27th of October, I believe.
Yeah.
And we went into a completely empty unit. I mean, and we had to strip it all as well, like all the wallpaper and just everything off it. And we literally had 2 weeks while we were on boots on the floor. I was on boots on the floor. These 2 boys were on the background getting Jason paid sorted, getting the website
Bear in
sorted.
mind, I was getting married, so with 4 weeks to
Oh,
shop,
yeah.
and I was getting married within the 2 weeks of the shop.
He was
I got married 2 days before the store opened.
Well, congratulations, but why?
yeah. So we just played to our strengths, you know. I got a family member down, and I was in the shop floor. Joey was trying to do as best as he could. He was getting married on like, was it the 13th you got married? 12th? 11th? 10th?
Hopefully Lauren's not watching us.
It was within days.
Within days.
Sorry.
And then,
7th.
oh,
No, 7th it was.
so I was trying to get the store. I was ordering everything to like place up. We were trying to get a fit out team to like do this within 2 weeks. Well, Daniel was the one sorting all that out. He was getting the website sorted while working his full-time job, and it was an absolute nightmare. But it was so fun. Like looking back at it, it was just so funny.
They know them cabinets literally dropped, right? At about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
The night before
Jason
opening.
was rocking up the next morning. And we
Oh,
were
yes.
fitting the cabinets late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those
Our
cabinets-
whole shop fit out landed at 11 p.m. the night before our launch at 10 a.m. the next morning. And
You must have been so sweaty. I can't say.
but just what went wrong
Could only
on that
be the word.
night did everything went wrong. The night
Yeah,
before opening.
everything.
Of course, yeah, of course. That's not the story I expected to hear at all. I was expecting to hear like, oh yeah, 2 years in the making, all this plans.
No.
That's insane.
It was drop everything and go. That's literally everybody was just like.
Was there ever a point where you were like, here, no, what are we doing? Like,
Nope,
No.
full steam ahead.
No,
I don't
no,
think I ever stopped for 1 second and questioned, is this the right thing? I just knew I wanted to do it. I was either going to do it myself or do it with them, and I'm glad I did it with them.
that's because I can tell you that exact conversation. So I'm very close with Mary Cerulean sisters and Ron collects, and we chat almost every day. And I can't tell you the amount of times one of them has said, "Lads, we just set up a shop," and I'm always like, "Absolutely not. That's a dreadful idea. How on earth would we even get that off the ground?" And then for you guys to have done it in 4 or 5 weeks is absolutely mind blowing to me. That's insane. And is that like including, like, did you guys manage to get a distributor in that time as well, or were you putting up a lot of stock yourselves to start off?
So we didn't have distribution at the start. So our main goal for opening up a store was buy, sell, trade, grade. That was it.
Right.
All on the TCG, not on to do with steel products or anything. It was just to be for the packs. But then we seen how our opening day, how crazy it went. We were like, we need distro here.
Yeah.
And Stephen managed to source distro. Now we because the distros, they're not really giving out new applications to new vendors at the minute. So we are starting now to get good bits of distro now, including like Japanese. We can fill a house with it,
Yeah.
which is good. We are very highly on the Japanese, thanks to me. And then no, that is definitely Steve's idea. So Steve was like, we should do Japanese, better quality cards and stuff. And I was like, yes, okay. And our Japanese is fantastic in the store.
And we were nervous about it at the start as well because I mean, even whenever I first started collecting, I only really knew English cards, and I was nervous whenever I'd seen the Japanese ones. They looked better and stuff, but there just, in my opinion, there just wasn't enough people talking about it. And whenever we started doing Japanese in the store, it could have went either way, I suppose, but the community love it. And it's completely changed my view. I collect Japanese now in my own PCs and stuff, as do the guys. There's just some beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I think with how hard it's been to get English, both from the supplier side and obviously as a customer, then I think, like for myself, I never had an interest in Japanese. I was like, I can't even read it. No, but I've kind of had no choice but to give it a go, and now I love Japanese products. So there is a big popularity now in Ireland. I know a lot of people that are fully just Japanese collectors. And
See, the thing is,
I'm seeing a lot more kids now jumping in and going on to the Japanese now as well. Not even for the fact they don't even ask for English. Do we have an English product? It's just them packs are really cheap. I want them packs and I want the hits.
Yeah.
and they can come in anytime, any day, and get the packs. They don't have to go to 6 different shops to be told, no, we're sold out. No, we're sold out. There. And especially the older sets as well. Like anytime distros drops, like they did a drop there of Journey Together, certain Sparks and some Mega Kangaskhan, the wee boxes, but like.
Yeah.
Okay, they're available for a day or two, but then what happens when you want stuff that are still in print, like 151, Prismatic, all them stuff? Then you're waiting until the middle of February or the end of March to like maybe have a day where you can grab a couple. While in the Japanese side, right, you want V-Star, right, you want Terrestrial, right, you want Team Rocket, you want Mega. What's your favorite set? What Pokemon do you like? This is the Pokemon in the set. This is what you can get. And for the past, I don't know, 5 years, you can just get all the sets whenever you want.
Yeah, not anymore. For now, anyway. I mean,
well, in Japanese, like you can get anything in the last 5 years.
in Japanese, yeah.
In Japanese, while in English, you're waiting until like the middle of February till they do a 151 drop, or the end of March until they do like a Prismatic drop or a Destined Rivals drop. So it's available.
So sorry again. When you launched, no distro. It was just buy, sell, grade, trade. It was just you were.
And the prices we were doing for as well was, it was literally just to provide the service. Like you were saying, there was people out there that were doing other stuff, like other vendors that have like brick and mortar that were doing like booster packs and stuff, not anything dedicated. And they were charging through the nose. Like our V-Star Universe there, we were putting it £12, and with some other people knocking them out at £19.99, and yet we had no distro, no nothing, and we were paying through the nose for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so were you guys? You weren't straight away just making huge profits like you were.
Oh,
just
God, no. God, no.
What? I don't even know what money looks like. To be fair,
I was
lost so much money.
I was contemplating going back to Whatnot.
All right, you guys just made what sounds like a dream. Now you're just like, actually, no, it's
So we turned a passion into a reality, like a dream into reality as well. But yeah, there was. I think people have this concept that they've got a store, they're making tons of money. That is not the case at all.
But we also choose to do that. Like if we decide to put stuff up at ridiculously high cost, they're still going to sell at the end of the day. But just us being collectors, it's sort of against us to do that. That's why we offer 70-80% in store. As a brick and mortar offering 70% cash, 80% trade, you don't get that. But for us as collectors, we wouldn't like anything less than that. We know what's the industry standard, but there's like some places out there that are offering down to 50. You know what I mean? Which for us, it just didn't feel right. So that's why we do the 70-80%, because we could be making a lot more money at the end of the day. But what I always say is, if I can pay this, if we can pay the staff, keep the lights on, everybody's having a great time. It's not about the money. It's about the love. It's about the passion in what we're all dedicated to. Fair
enough. Like, if That's just crazy. That's just crazy that you're willing to just get it out and get it into people's hands, even though you may not be making as much money as you can. I think it's
Yeah,
crazy that
well,
you even
no-
started up without a distro. That's still crazy.
Well, to start out with our distro, and also to what we did on the opening day, like with flying Jason over as well. Like we offered him to other TCGs around the area, including some in Dublin, and every one of them said no. We fitted the bill ourselves to make sure he came over.
Right. Let's move on to this. Let's move on to this open day then, because I'm right. Let's cut to the chase. How did you get Jason Page to come over to Belfast?
I was sitting and I bombarded his socials, so Facebook, Instagram, and emails and stuff. I actually woke up the next morning. I don't know how I don't know, because there's people I know that have been constantly messaging him and he does not reply. His team does not reply. But anyway, whatever luck it was just everything was timed right. I messaged him. Message came through next morning. Hey Joey, please contact my team. Contacted the team, and we agreed the price and stuff with his team. And I was like, this is probably a wee bit too good to be true. Can you get him to ring me? And so I want to see him in person on the phone. Next minute, phone rings. There he is. He's at one of his Comic Cons chatting away this. And I was like, money sent. So we sent him the money straight away. And we give him the date. He done a wee bit of promo. We're talking back and forward. We got him booked in his hotel and stuff. Went over. I went and picked him up from the airport. It was so cool. Like it was just like I was like a child standing at the airport, waiting to hug my dad coming out of the airport. And he comes walking out, and I'm just, oh my god, this is so good. I was videoing him and all. And so yeah, like it just all, it's like the planets aligned. He replied. We got him over. Short space of time. Funds
meant to
paid.
be.
Hotel booked. Everything just worked out the way it was. Once he was booked, I was like, right, there's no going back now. This is us. We're going for this now. Let's make an opening and let's make it right. And we went and we sourced a DJ. We sourced our big banners. We put on food. We put on snacks, drinks, face painters. We tried to make a day for families, and what a day it was.
Yeah, they blow up entertainers in the suits, the big EV suits and stuff.
Yes, that's
like
right. Yeah.
that.
So another guy messaged in. He says, "Oh, I have a big EV costume. Would you like me to come do it for free?" And I was like, absolutely. And he showed up. And I honestly, it couldn't have been any better. Everybody loved it. He went around. He was interacting with people. And it was just absolutely amazing.
That right. So the shop was made in 4 weeks, and Jason Page was done in about 2 days. So
Yes.
none of this is what I expected to hear. I thought, oh, you filled out an application form for Jason Page like 6 months in advance. That's insane.
Nope.
That's,
What do you see what we do the next year?
So Jason actually, again, it's so weird because Jason actually texts and says, this is wild. That date you're looking, I'm actually off and I want to go on vacation. Never been to Northern Ireland. Let's go. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. He's like, and then I said, listen, I'll even show you about the place now just to try and convince him. And he was like, he came over with his wife, and it was just fantastic. So it was like, I have not met anybody like him. He's amazing.
I was going
His
to ask.
energy
Yeah.
is off the charts.
Like a lot of people, I seen before he came over, a lot of people were giving him a bit of stick and stuff online, you know, about him being like weird or odd and stuff.
Yeah.
His energy is just so great that I loved everything about him. He would sit and have a normal conversation with you. He'd make time for you. Now, this sounds really rude, right? So in our store opening, we had over 2,500 people that came into our small wee store. People were queued for 5 hours to get in. I remember just being there, and I was like, why is this queue not going down? I was like, what's going on here? So I went in, and then Jason's just sitting there, and Jason's talking about everybody. He's like, have we seat and we'll chat? I was like, Jason, listen, come on, this is on you here. Do you want paid? Hurry up, let's go. And he started, he's like, okay, I'll narrow the time down. He just kept giving everybody so much of his time. It's like, Jason, listen, man, like, this is, if you want paid more, come on, let's go. So no, he was fantastic. He gave all the kids, he gave all the adults, he gave everybody who was paying and not paying, he gave them all the time under the sun.
Well, even between signatures, he was just running out and like running up through the crowds and the kids, and he was lifting everybody's spirits up because the weather wasn't the greatest, but the community still showed up, and he kept everybody's spirits high. It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah, we got. So the other thing was we did we did like mystery bags, just to give away for the kids, just
Yeah.
filled with stuff. Actually, Cerulean Sisters, they got like a Galarian Moltres and all from it. Anyone was dressed up, and all the kids, they all got these bags. And it got to the point where the queue just snaked everywhere, and the team were trying to get through everybody, where they just ran out, like, we need more stuff. So we were just pulling boxes from the shelf, and they're just cracking them open so everybody could get, a little bit. But honestly, people waiting 3-4 hours, we thought we were going to have the worst customers, standing outside for 4 hours, be like, stand it all and do all da. But no, everybody was like, you know what you guys provided, the songs, the hype, the staff have been amazing. Like, it was worth it. And yeah,
15 members of staff we had on that day.
yeah,
We even hired additional security. The center itself has its own security. But just to make sure that everybody was comfortable, and I suppose just to make sure everything ran smoothly and like crowd management. We hired ourselves. Loads of staff and extra security. 15 in total people. Like, it's insane.
And have you an idea of like how many people roughly showed up?
2,500 people.
1,000 people.
2,500 people.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And I'm not joking. So, what on the morning it was like 9 o'clock, and only it was like 4 or 5 people queued. And I was like, oh, I'll go and get a wee coffee here. Does anybody want a coffee? And then got the coffee run. Went down the escalators, round the corner, and then got a coffee. Came back, went up the escalators, and I went, oh my god, where did all these come from? The whole upstairs was just full of people. We were like, right, we need a management here. So we started like Dan says, queuing them up. And I remember going into the store. This was about 10 to 10. And my brother was coming up. He says, do you know they're queued for like 400 or 500 yards? So we like went down and around the corner, around another shop. Like, they nearly covered the whole block. And one of the guys that came in, one of our last customers that day, he came in, he says he was been standing for 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah.
You couldn't have expected a crowd like that.
And the thing was, the weather wasn't the best either. And that there's like, we really appreciate everybody coming up, but geez, that was a long time to stand.
We actually closed off the people going into the queue about 1-2 o'clock or something. We were hoping to like stop at 5. I think by the time the last person walked out the door, it was like 6 o'clock or something.
Oh yeah, we literally had to sever the queue for like the center closes. It's not even just like, if we're open till 9, we just keep the doors open. The center has their own time limits, so we had to kind of stay within their remit. We had to literally cut off the queue and say, look, please come back tomorrow. Like, it was crazy. It was overwhelmingly good, And when you have 2,500 people all circled around your shop, and Jason Page is doing a show in the middle of them all, you can't help but stand there in the middle. At one point, I was looking around, singing to the top of my lungs, and like Joey had said, you felt like a kid, and you couldn't help but well up. It's emotional. It's emotional for what's been achieved on the day.
I can't imagine the feeling of, standing there after meeting and whatnot, getting drunk, spitting out WhatsApp voice notes about starting the shop, Joey getting married. A few days later, you're standing in the street with Jason Page singing the original. Like, how do you even?
You can't.
How do you register?
You can't. You just need to. You've probably seen some of the videos. You just need to see the videos and watch over again to be there in person. Like, I didn't even take my phone. I didn't even get a video of it because I was just standing there mesmerized by this. That Jason Page is standing in a flower bed, air guitar in here. Like, what is going on? With an umbrella.
It was actually my sister's umbrella. Out of everybody in the crowd, he grabbed my sister's umbrella.
And the thing was, so people were sort of slagging him, going, came the whole way to North Island to stand on the flower bed. Let me just point out, we had like a podium for him, by the way, to stand on. Jason and his extra energy jumped up into the flower bed and then just started singing everybody over it. Do you know what? And I don't even regret it because it was amazing.
Yeah,
I think I saw that clip. I think I saw that clip. Yeah,
we actually did say to him, like, why? And he's like, man, there was kiddies in the back that couldn't see me. Like they came here for this. I needed to see the wee faces and all that. It's just like, I'm gonna cry.
We also scheduled them for 3 songs today. So he was going to do all 3 songs in one go. We said, no, people are going to be queuing all day. We'll do 3 songs. We'll do from 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock or something. And I think he ended up doing 4 or 5 songs, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And as well as Were a lot of people, were the majority of people there to, meet him and do the, sign,
Do you know,
or was there people there to buy stuff as well? Or
do you know, surprisingly, right? Majority of the people were there for the store and
Right.
not for Jason. So I think overall, out of everybody there, like we got good revenue for Jason, but the majority of the people were there for the store and the opening and to see everything that we had on for sale and trading. Our grading and all just kicked off. People wanting to send away their cards and all, because nobody really has that location where they can just bring in the cards. We look at them for them. We use telescopes and stuff to look at them and grading tools to see the center stuff, just to hopefully try and get people advice on if it's 9 or 10 that we can send it off for them.
Yeah.
So that they're not wasting money on it. So that has kicked off so well as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the build up to it, I think my Instagram feed was just full of this Elite Four trading grading big event. Jason, like it blew up my Instagram. Like it was just constant a feed, and even for days and maybe a couple of weeks after, I was just seeing nothing but clips. And obviously, Mary, Cerulean sisters just reshared it. It was incredible. The fact that not only those 2,000 people that were there, but the reach that had, I'd imagine was incredible.
On the Tuesday, no, was it the Tuesday after the opening? We actually had these South African kids fly the whole way over, and they went in the long flights and all this. They stopped at the airport. Their granny and granda went and met them, and he just says, Elite Four trading. And after couldn't sleep on the plane, rushed right down to our shop, and they came in screaming, and the reach, like even around the world, like people in America and Canada seeing it. People
we had guys from Germany just last week saying, "Oh, we came the whole way over just to see the store." Like they literally just came over for the store.
That's incredible. Like to have that kind of reach, but I mean, it's deserved with what you did in such a short amount of time, getting Jason Page in, and it's not like you're like, because I've gone through your Instagrams, I've gone through your site. It's not like you just have a shop where you're just selling the normal sets, whatever. Like you have some serious quality, vintage, graded, sealed. Like you've actually got legitimate stuff there as well. So when people see that, people know that they're not traveling there just to get the last two sets. Like that they're going there for a legitimate collector's shop. Like which is
that's what we're really doing. We are a collector's shop.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people are mentioning about our the cards that we have that they can't really get anywhere else, and for the value that we do them at as well.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to go there. Also, my wife gifted 5 memberships again, probably with my card. So you're all welcome. Also, by the way, you were asleep when I started this podcast. Why are you awake? She's.
It's my big laugh. She can hear it.
She's 20 weeks pregnant, so she can sleep if she wants. But yeah, okay. So let's talk about the shop then, because obviously I follow you guys on Instagram, so I see all the stuff as well. Thanks, Aaron, for the gifted membership as well. I appreciate it. Like I see all your posts, and you're obviously sharing things, and people are resharing. But you do have like some incredible stuff in there. But I want to talk about the grading first. So you guys fully offer grading services for PSA, Ace,
Tag, Beckett, GG, Artisan. Now we are like a middleman for the companies, but we are specifically partnered with Artisan and GG in the UK. We are still waiting on our PSA partnership coming through, and we're quite close on the Tag and Beckett. Well, we'll see what happens when PSA take over Beckett. So that's probably why I haven't heard any word back yet.
And then Ace were affiliated, all the links and stuff. So yeah, basically with Ace as well.
Right, and then can you guys give people an idea? So there's from the Republic. I mean, there's Beckett in Germany, so you can kind of go straight there. But the likes of Ace, the likes of PSA. Well, we know
Beckett
PSA
only
are
offer
coming
you
in
one
somewhere.
service, and
Yes.
sorry, Beckett they only offer you one service. So
That's correct.
You're going to be waiting a long time to get that card back as well. Whereas if you come with us, we can offer you a more premium service and get the card back a little bit quicker.
Yeah, tell us a bit, like, and people from the Republic can just come into the shop.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
So what does that look like? So if someone comes in and says, "Hey, I've got these 10 cards, I'd love to go PSA," what does that look like for you? What happens there?
So we'll bring them over to our table. We'll lay them all out on the mat. We will look over them carefully. So we will give it all our advice we give is absolutely free. we will go over all the cards, the value, check them for edge, wear, whitening, centering. If we don't feel the card's going to get a 10, a 9 or 10, what their expected grade to be, we would advise them on it. But sure, with grading nowadays, it's a lottery now. So, but we try and give as much value for the advice we can.
Fair enough. And then, so they leave the cards with you. They make their payment with you.
So yes, so we have booking submissions. It's all digital. We will go through. We will list the cards, their name, their email address, their address, the card number. Take pictures of the card front and back for conditions. We will semi-rigid. We also offer a cleaning service on all the cards too to help boost the surface on all the cards. So we will clean, fresh semi-ridge, fresh penny sleeve, microfiber cloth them down. Any stubborn or old vintage cards, which I would clean most, we would give them a good thorough clean. And cards with proof have came from grade 5 up to grade 8 and grade 9 with just cracking and cleans on them.
Fair enough. And then obviously it's, do you guys send off in batches once a month or once every 2 months or what?
Every week. We send off every week. Yep. So we send off once a week.
We left like over Christmas there. We left it for maybe like 2.5 weeks, and oh my god, I had something like 500 submissions to send or something. Oh, never again. Week by week, because see, when you actually sit down and have to like file all the paperwork for that many submissions, because we send to basically 4 graders.
We also, the reason there's so many, because we also insure all our cards. So outside of the UK, we will, if you give us a card that's worth £1,000 raw, we can insure that card for you. The back card gets lost, we're the only company that will pay the whole value of that card for a percentage off the grading cost. And everybody seems to opt for it because it's a bit of security and a bit of reassurance for them,
especially on those high value cards.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just handy to know, because there are I've done one PSA submission, and it was through a third party, but then there's certain third parties where you can send it to someone in Europe who'll then send it to PSA. So it's good to know that someone can just drive to an official store and just be like, lads, help me out. I want to grade.
There's just one point you go to,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
And it's an accessible point, like you could go online and send it to this person who sends it to this and maybe goes for this, and you're just going via emails, you're doing via calls, you have to make sure it's packed correctly, you have to do all that in the background, buy the packing material, ship it yourself. You literally go up the store, leave your card, pay the bill, and don't worry about it. You have a legitimate, VAT registered company house that you can walk into at any time, and if you have any queries or questions, be upfront with the person instead of trying to get through to somebody on the phone, email that person, socials. That's what we offer as well. We offer in-house where you can come at any time and basically query anything and ask whatever you want.
And we're not capable. We're not there to just like book in every card to just rack up numbers. If we don't feel like that card's going to get a good grade, or if we don't feel like that card is going to, like, if you come in and say to me, oh, I want to grade this card, rather than just book it in for the sake of booking it in, if I don't think it's going to get that particular value back for your reasoning for grading, we're not going to book it in. We'll advise otherwise and say, look, do not book it with PSA. If you're looking to resell this, or if you're looking to up the value of your collection, it's not worth it. We're just there to be honest and get the best of value out of every individual's collection.
And so if I was to go in to you now, do I need to do anything advanced? Do I need to print off a form? Do I need to have card protectors? Nothing. I just go in and we start the whole thing in the shop.
Yep.
You do it all.
Yeah.
Simple conversation of, can you look at my cards? Are they grade worthy? And that's how the conversation starts.
Like
Amazing.
McDonald's, they have a process. You walk in there, you just walk up to the counter, you place your order, and they do all the rest in the background.
Mm-hmm.
We have different processes the whole way through, and you just get the finished product at the end.
Beautiful. So then obviously the rest of your stock in there. So you've got some vintage, you've got slabs, obviously. So I wanted to bring this moment up because we talked about it beforehand, and obviously in the back of Joey's setup, you can see the Team Rocket box that he told us he already opened and gave a lot of packs away.
To give it all away, yeah.
To give it all away. Do you have anything else vintage, Joey?
I might have one or two things. Let me just check here.
Open a pack, Joey. Open a pack.
Watch me.
He's stupid, but he's not that stupid.
Just before you flash. Oh my.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know what tune that is.
Yeah, I don't know. That's beautiful though. Very
Star
fitting.
Wars.
Oh, appreciate you.
Look at this. Like, and this is just your PC. This is your own. This isn't to do with the shop. Like,
No.
Yes, it is. It's all mine.
it's split now. What's yours is theirs.
He's just very greedy. It's us.
We're married by company's house.
Now, did you buy that recently, or did you have that back from back in the day?
So I actually acquired this last year. One of the older ones, the rocket one I had from back in the day. The base 2 I acquired last year too.
When he says, he doesn't say bought, he says acquired.
Acquired.
I won't ask what that means. I'm happy with it. That's an unbelievable piece. I don't think I've ever even, maybe when I was a kid going in and buying booster packs off shelves, but I don't think I've ever seen. This is probably the closest I've been to a sealed base
Yeah,
set.
a lot of people would be like, they're just scalpers or whatever, but you can't scalp that really.
Oh, you're not. A scalp wouldn't even come to my head. You own a cool booster box, like unbelievable. Sorry, that was slightly off topic, but I just wanted to say that if you ever want to see a base set booster box, my YouTube channel is the place to see it.
I know, and see, every year there's just people like, especially over in America, they'll just keep opening and opening them and opening them.
That's why the value just keeps going up and up and up.
You just can't get them anymore, you know.
That's Joey's insurance in case the shop ever goes down.
That's my retirement fund in about 10 years.
We know his address. We know his address. That's all.
I have a caravan. I live mobile.
Unbelievable.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Just one quick thing I wanted to ask. I did catch someone ask it earlier on, and I was looking myself earlier. You guys don't sell it on the site at the moment, do you?
On the website, God no. You would need 3-4 members just to rotate the site of what's being sold in the shop and what you would just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
The logistics just doesn't make sense. Our stock in store rotates every 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know, by the time it takes you to get all of the stock and upload it onto the system, it'll all be gone in the store.
Like it goes that fast. So I was taking a trade the other day, and I was stickering it, and I was literally walking to the cabinet to put it in, and a guy took it. I'll take that off you, and was taking the cards off me. So like we're that busy, we can't even get them into the cabinet really.
You can't even get them.
Honestly.
Yeah, we got an order of ETBs in there. It was last week or the week before, and I vividly remember like putting them all up onto the counter, and I thought, once you put up there, like they're lovely displayed. I'll get a wee video for the socials. Like it was like searching spots and stuff. Took a wee video. By the time I took the video, the store started to get a wee bit busy, and I put that down for a second, served a few people, and then they were all gone. And then the video was useless, because they're not there anymore. Like within the hour, just gone.
Yeah, so you're not going to get them onto the website then. So do you ever see yourselves in any way selling anything online? Would there ever be a reason? Well, maybe not right now when products are so scarce, but
I think more if we were ever to do it, it would be more of the high end stuff that's not going, that more the people who can't get to the store can just purchase it and we can send it out. But at the minute I cannot even see a chance of it because our stock is going so fast and we're so busy. So it is literally impossible. There'd be no point. People going to buy it and it's gone. So it'd be no point.
Yeah.
The more high value, slower moving items would probably be ideal for online. But yeah, the smaller and the more easier accessible stuff just moves too fast. Moves so fast you can't grab it.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, we see that with other, big box stores anyway, and other, smaller, Pokemon businesses. They're not selling a whole lot online anyway because it's gone in seconds, and people bulk buying and whatever. But
even if we slow down and get like proper huge quantities of distro, we wouldn't like to do it online either. We like to know our community and sell, the hard to get things in person. It would only sort of be, as he says, like just say we had a PS, like we have Lovebirds in the shop right now, or we have another PSA 10 Mewtwo, stuff that will. It waits for like a certain person, and it can it will sit for a little bit, a while longer. So then, yes, you could give the in shop and then do it online for anybody that's not within Northern Ireland or doesn't have the means to get up to the shop. That option, then yes. But the wee smaller stuff, anything sort of under the likes of the £20 mark or whatever, they sort of like, we have binders, like two massive 624 pocket binders that 2 hours later after we have a rush, we'll open it and there's massive gaps, and then we're constantly, there's just no way to sort of stay on top of that.
I mean, there's a personal element to that as well. It's very, very easy to buy online, which we all know. And a lot of people that are into Pokemon and stuff like that in collections, some of them aren't the most social butterflies. Like they
Right.
don't really leave the house much or stuff like that. So it gets them out and gets them in the store with like-minded people where they can converse and talk about Pokemon and just nerd out for a bit, open some packs, have a bit of fun. Rather than just like sit in the house and click and wait for it to come to the door and open it up solo. There's a lot to be said for coming in and everybody around you getting hyped for what you're opening too. It's a nice feeling.
Absolutely, I can imagine. And so what kind of space for people that haven't been to the store? Like what's the space like? What can people come in and just chill out with people that aren't there to buy it but just want to come, have a look?
So we actually get that every single day. So we've now regulars who come in and they're now bringing us in buns and they're bringing us in coffees and like they're just coming in, chilling out and talking about their collection. It's an absolute open space for anybody.
Yeah, we don't expect you to come in and spend a lot of money. As he says, we have so many regulars come in. You'll see them 3-4 times a week, and they never even came into Belfast City Centre, and they get a bus down out of their comfort zone. Not all of them. Not all of them, majority of them, to get out to literally have them 20-30 minutes conversation. And as long as the space isn't overrun by so many people, then we are more than happy to sit there and have a conversation about the nostalgic you feel seeing the stuff on the walls, or the Japanese Neo out the back, or just all that stuff. It's just we welcome that. That's what we're all about, because we're all nerds, we're all collectors, so we love to talk about it.
Yeah, it's something I wish I lived closer to, because I'm about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, an hour and 40 away, and since day one up, I'm like, I need to get to the shop. But when I come over, I'm going to be there all day. So,
fine, we'll have the kettle running all day.
We've got a new coffee machine, so we'll get that on.
What's the coffee machine?
Well, Stephen got it.
Give us a minute.
This is a big selling point, Stephen, just so you know.
I don't know, they didn't sponsor me, so I don't know about plugging them here.
I think is it a Bosch coffee machine or something?
I don't know.
It's a coffee machine.
It's a coffee.
It's a nice coffee.
I don't want the episode to just be like, what's your favorite type of coffee?
It's like, I don't know, it's like a higher end coffee machine where you literally don't have to do anything. You literally put the beans in. There's like 200 options to choose from, and you press it, and that's it.
So are we going to see? Have you got like a seating area?
Yes, so we've an extra room which we are in the process of doing up. There's only a couple of seats at the minute at the front because we're so small. But there's a part 2 of our building which is still in work in progress that we can't disclose what we're doing with it yet. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be another good opening. Super.
One thing I wanted to ask as well. It's not my side of the hobby because I don't. Have you guys ever thought about? Obviously, it's still early days, but for players, having tournaments and things like that, is that something that's ever possibly in the pipeline?
Yeah, we've actually applied for the tournaments. We're just waiting for them to approve us. We've got 3 judges sitting there, ready to take them. So the initial idea is we were thinking about Thursday nights where we could bring everybody down that don't know how to play the TCG to learn it. So we'll do about 4 weeks of that, of learning the people that actually want to learn the game.
Yeah.
And then we'll look at obviously holding tournaments after that. We just want to go straight into tournaments as well. We want to teach people that, like myself, like I've downloaded the Pocket, I've watched YouTube videos, and I still don't have a clue. So it's a lot different when you've got someone who's really good at it to walk you through it. So we're gonna hold 4 weeks of that, like a crash course on how to play the game, the TCG game, and then we're gonna look at tournaments. Once we get approved, which we've been applied for quite a while, but I don't know. Anytime when it comes to Pokemon, it's like Snorlax. Honestly,
I've heard that things in general with Pokemon can be a bit slow. But I mean, I'm sure they're pretty
Everything
busy.
is
I'm
a
sure they're
work in
pretty
progress.
busy.
And it's so agitating because even from our story of thinking about the shop, getting the premises, opening the shop, you know that we're so fast paced. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we don't take breaks. We're just constant. You know, we're at this 7 days a week, and then we're you know from when we wake up till when we go to bed. You know, we're on call every night talking about stuff and what to improve. And we're emailing all these. So when we don't get a response in like 20 minutes, we're like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going? Like, hurry up, hurry up!"
Yeah, no, I can relate to that. I can relate to that.
Philips Series 5500. By the way.
Were you looking up the coffee machine the whole time?
Yeah.
Once you have coffee, we're good. We're good.
Oh yeah, coffee
I,
king.
I do.
Should we bring it home?
I do definitely want to make a trip up and maybe bring the camera if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll
We
do
don't shy
something.
away from that. We've a lot of people that reach out, like even on opening day, we had people that didn't even reach out prior to that. We're just walking up into the store, like said, "That's oh my god, can I do a video with you?" You know, a lot of the things were just quick fire, just like yeah, who are you? Yes, no problem. It's exposure. You're hyped about what we're doing, and it's awesome to see. There's a lot of people, yeah, that would reach out and want to do wee videos and streams, and we do not shy away from anybody taking photos or videos in store. We encourage it. I know some people are
Yeah.
a wee bit standoffish and they put up signs that say no photos, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're not like that. We welcome.
Got nothing to hide at the end of the day. You know, I guess I know why stores do that. It's because when anybody sees one card that's maybe above market, then it gets people to talk about stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's like anybody's in the shop and then they look at a card that's like way over market. You know, we don't like to hear like people thinking that we're like really, really expensive. We're in the Belfast city centre. It's going to be a bit more expensive than what you can find on eBay. But we encourage people to also, you know, come and have a conversation with us. Say, here, I really want this card, but it's a wee bit, out of my price range in terms of market. Can you like recomp it? You know, because it's like the stock market. You know, like it could be £20.
Yeah.
Last week and now it's 10. So, it's hard because we go through so many cards to like stay on top of that. Like we try our best, but it's so difficult. So
Yeah, I can't
we always
imagine
say
you're constantly changing card prices every day to.
you can't, you can't do that. So, there has been a lot of times where people's come in and says, here, that's a wee bit of, that's, obviously with a brick and mortar, there is
Yeah,
going to be a wee bit
course.
of a premium on it. But if we're like 30 quid off, then, come and say to us, like, because we can't be wrong at the same time. And we've been wrong with the prices has been way undervalued and people are just grabbing it up. Like we sold the first edition of Lugia.
People aren't
there
going to
for
correct you when you're below price, but they'll correct you when you're
exactly.
Yeah, so that does happen. They'll not say nothing when it's low, but they only say when it's high.
But we sold the first edition Lugia valued at £280 for £13 because we miscomped it out of a collection, out of personal collection, because we didn't comp it via the stamp. And so you'll not hear that we sold a £13 card for 200, but you'll hear when a £20 card is £10 above market. It's just one of them ones.
I promise you, if I go and buy something and you sell it to me for cheaper than what it is, I'll blow you up. These guys give crazy discounts.
Well, we have had once. We had what was it? It was a Glaceon Master Ball. We had it for £4, and this guy came up and he's like, "I need this, but I think you're a wee bit off." And I'm like, it was one of the other staff. It's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll recomp it." And they're like, "Hold on a minute." They called me out and they were like, "Is this right?" And it was like 25 quid. It's me. Oh God, who's priced that? So you get. I've only had it once, and we get loads of customers, but they're like, "Here, this is," and then I actually just give it to him for the price, and I was like, "You know what? Thank you so much for being open and honest." It's a learning curve for everybody at the end of the day. None of us were in a shop for a couple of years beforehand. I was doing operations, I was doing marketing, I was doing business, but have I sat and comped 500 Pokemon cards a day? No. So this is just, we're all learning about the game, what to look out for, what way to do it. So, and we appreciate that, we're all learning at the end of the day. And we always advise, if we are doing something wrong, let us know and we'll see about improving that, et cetera, et cetera. Because we're all dead on. We're all nice people. We're not, we're not people that's,
Big business heads.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're wrong and all this. Like, if there's anything that we need to improve, don't be spiteful about it. Just like, hey guys, blah 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 blah. We're open for that conversation. We don't shy away from criticism at the end of the day, as long as the criticism isn't indirectly and vile and sort of
Yeah,
to
of course.
cause harm, as long as it's uh, constructive criticism. Is that what I'm
that's
looking
it.
for?
You're right. Good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good point, because like for me, I go to a few card shows throughout the year, and I know with vendors you can discuss the price, but for some reason in my head, if I go into a shop, oh, that's a set price. That's it.
Yeah, a lot of people get it, but we do say to people, listen, do feel free to challenge it. If you see a card that is super under market or super over market, talk to us. We
Yeah.
are open to. It's nothing's completely set if there's a 30-40 pound difference. Like we're happy to we'll fluctuate on it.
That's very fair and very good to know, because I definitely would have been like, oh no, it's a shop. It's
No. I mean, I've had it where we had a card up for 25 quid. It was like, I can't remember what it was, like the Meow from Phantasmal, like a couple of weeks after release. It was like 22 pound. The guy came up and says, hey, I can get this on eBay right now for 23 or 22, and we have it for 25. Like, what can you do for that? I can buy this right now for 22.
Yeah.
And I says, well, you're also paying 270 delivery, so if you want, you can take it away for the exact same price. Stuff like that. That's a wee bit different. Or just say it's a 23 and you can buy it for 20 free delivery. There's obviously going to be a premium for us to pay the staff and keep the lights on and everything. But if we're way off, yes, absolutely. Just say, yo, come here, you. You're 100 quid over here. What's the crack here? And we'll be like, oh, sorry, because we're not saying we're perfect.
Bear in mind, we are training, because we are so busy. We are training 3 more people in the store to be able to price and comp. So some things in the store might be a little bit off, but we are going through rigorous training at the minute as well.
Listen, I can't talk from experience, but I can imagine, like from even doing jobs before where you're just working with a lot of numbers and data, it would be crazy to expect you guys to be able to price hundreds of cards all perfectly. Like, you're going to be tired, you're going to be sleepy, you're going to be mad, you're going to just miss something, doing 2 jobs. So yeah, it would be crazy to expect every single, if you're doing the whole thing manually,
it's all manual.
We can't get it right 100% of the time, but you'd be guaranteed we're trying our best 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that you guys are open for people to come up and discussing it, that's a big deal.
We're accountable.
I feel like a lot of people. Sorry.
I was supposed to say with online stuff, when Stephen was saying about the Meowth and stuff, that card in particular could arrive, and that card might not be in the condition as advertised, and then you have a dispute and hassle. There's that element too. Therefore, if you come into the store, it's like, yeah, no problem, I'll look after you. You have a friendly face to talk to. You can converse with that person. You can challenge it, contest it. There's a lot of things that you just can't do whenever you're online. And I think just that personal element to it in an overall transaction is very, very important.
Absolutely. And as well, talking about Stephen, you mentioned there's a bit of a premium because it is a brick and mortar. Something I've been learning over the last year or two and chatting to different people in the business side of the community who might have a brick and mortar or just have online stores or whatever it may be, is learning that there does have to be that extra premium because of all the overheads, the other expenses, VAT, customs, all that stuff that comes in behind it. So initially when I came into collecting, if I saw anybody selling anything for even like 10 or 15 more, I'd be like, that's disgraceful. But learning a lot more about it, there's much more than just being able to just get it and sell it at market price. There's more.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say 99 times out of 100 we're basically market, to be fair.
We are pretty bang on.
We are pretty bang on. Like, if I'm talking about a £20 card, like a premium might be like 23 to 25 at like the max. I'm not talking about like 30, and I know some places might, but with us, but the also thing about a brick and mortar is like when we sell a card and you pay via card, you have to then pay a transaction fee.
Of course.
You then have to pay the tax on it, the VAT on it, all that stuff. So that's where our premium comes along as well. So it's not defending every shop, because some shops, you know, might expect double or whatever, but we're basically like, I've like a lot of people's happy because they're like, oh, I can get this right now at that same cost that you can give me it right now, and you'll give me it and I can inspect it and I'll take it home today and I'll put it straight in my binder. And it's like, well, yeah, because we just try to be as fair, because we're all collectors ourselves.
Yeah.
But I feel like the biggest thing is a lot of people were thinking, just because we came initially from Whatnot, in terms we were in the community anyway, we were a part of it, but because we were at Whatnot for one point of our lives, it's all scalping, it's all this.
Yeah.
But then we've had them seeing people come in, have a chat with us, and walk out different because they're like, oh God, I've made the wrong assumption here. There's going to be people out there that's just going to have their assumption, never change, and will always slabber. But at the same time, we've had so many of them come in to see what the crack is and got to know us, and they're more than happy right now, you know?
And, you know, it's hard in general anyway these days to actually go and find, well, more so on sealed product, to go and just find things at market. Like, but I do like the idea of buying cards off someone in person.
Mm-hmm.
I've now and again bought a card off Card Market for a collection that I'm working on, but I don't know, there's something better at, you know, buying them at a card show, or, you know, buying them in a, you know, coming to you guys and buying it from you guys, because you have that chat, you have that discussion, you have that
It's
bit
the
of
social
banter.
aspect of it. It makes it so much more fun.
Exactly. And if I went to you, if I was buying a card on Card Market and it was 20 plus shipping or whatever, I'd be like, oh, shipping. Whereas if I go to you guys and it was 23, I'll be like, oh, sweet, there's no shipping. Kind of weird mentality thing like that. You know?
Yeah.
It's also about supporting local as well, you know? When you go in that regard, like, you're supporting, like, you know, we're not a massive corporation here. We're all local people in the Ireland of Ireland at the end of the day. We're just local people. We're all families. We're all, you know, you're just supporting your local community, build a business at the same time, instead of just buying it for £2 cheaper online. You know,
Yeah.
even if after shipping it's £2 cheaper to buy it online, to support a local business as well comes into effect.
Yeah, like all three of us got married within 6 months. So we did, you know, we all have wives, we all have kids, you know, multiple
6
kids
months
and
of each
stuff.
other.
Yeah, well, I'd say
No.
within
I was
6 months.
first and they all copied me. That's what happened.
I got married there in September. You know, so within the past 6 months, we've all got married. You know, and we all have young kids. You know, 11 or younger. You know, multiple kids. So yeah, which also have an interest in Pokemon. So you know, it's really nice to kind of give that back. Like, there it is, something my wee lad. You know,
I love
I
that.
can get it. I wait myself.
That's class.
Which Joey had an urge to drop the other day to just watch the world burn.
So you guys are fresh. I'm gonna ask some questions about the future, but I feel like you guys are still just after opening. But I assume because you guys so wildly and so ambitiously set up a shop in the space of 4 weeks, surely your minds are still racing and you already have these big, huge plans. I can see heads starting to go. Can you fill us in on what the next, not even the next few years, but even the next 6 months to a year looks like? I see a smirk on Stephen's face. Can you give us anything?
I don't want to. There's going to be a lot of announcements in the last 6 months. If we can sit there and open a shop within 4 weeks, get a celebrity for the song to come over, what can we do in 6 months? And we have so much in the pipeline. It is unbelievable. But I don't want to spoil anything because everything's in progress, which will be announced once it happens. But oh my God, we're just gonna. I'll not say no more. But the Pokemon community is really gonna appreciate, and you know, I'll not say any more about that. But yeah,
I was expecting you to say something like, "Oh, we're gonna get a new distributor" or something like that. But we're talking like
if there's a distributor watching,
watch out! We've got packs coming.
So you guys are just to the moon. Like, that's it. You're just
getting Jason Payne and opening a shop in Belfast City Centre was the easy part.
It was.
Sounds
Getting
like
distribution is a nightmare.
Getting a distribution, that's our kryptonite.
we can't get distribution. What we do instead? Get Jason back over. I mean,
we're still all running off the hype of it too. You know, it was all so fast paced. I don't think any of us really took a minute to soak it all up and process what just happened within a short space of time.
Like
And then straight away we're into Christmas.
we still haven't even like as business owners and friends, like sat together and just actually just took time to be like, we actually did this. Like we done really well. We still haven't even got around to that yet.
No.
Yeah, just to celebrate.
what was the?
Well, to be fair, me and Stephen is going to Japan at the end of this month on a business
Yeah.
trip. So
on a business
Rob,
trip. Do you want me to come? Just
Absolutely.
Is there going to be any? Are we going to see any clips? Are we going to see anything of what goes on in Japan?
What happens in Japan stays in Japan.
I thought you'd say, yeah, if we pick up a couple of packs, we'll show you.
No,
but-
do you know what? I'd be more the content creator.
yes.
Out of it
You're
all.
gonna be walking behind me, and I'll just be cards falling in my pocket and all.
No, we'll definitely have some funny videos. I mean, even today, me and Joey created 2 funny videos in shop. You know, once we actually have some downtime where the shop's empty and we've done, you know, well, we still haven't had that time where we've been able to go in the shop and not having to do background work, having to go and price stuff, having to go and send emails or deal with stuff, you know. But like once we have like 15 seconds, we're sitting there like taking silly little videos and just, you know, just laughing about it all because it's amazing.
What?
We are also trying to get to Kanto Park, the new Pokemon theme park, which is opening up in
Yes.
Japan on the 5th. So this is why we are going, is to get to this theme park.
Business trip.
But Joey didn't realize that you needed to book tickets 5 months before.
That's not true because the tickets weren't on sale at this stage. They've released it to all the Japanese public first, and the whole year sold out instantly.
Listen,
So
Joey
we're
can
gonna have
get
to go and
Jason
stand
Page
big.
to show up in a couple of hours.
I can get a couple of
he
tickets.
can get-
I will
Ring
stand there
Jason Page,
outside.
get a bit of sway.
I will either stand at the entrance and buy a ticket, or I will run through the gate.
Just get
I'm going to get in.
Jason on the phone at the ticket booth and be like, listen, I know
Oh my God,
Jason,
Tell Jason, you and Jason.
gotta catch them all.
Jason.
I wonder if I could actually text him that, say, come on, say hello.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, because he can do it by his phone. Them 2 are like best mates though.
Yeah, he doesn't stop talking about it. does he?
All right, I don't know how to react to that. If
Just
Jason Page-
continue. It'll be like one of the best times or one of the yeah.
If by some miracle this happens, let me know because I have to like jig things around. But I'll make it work.
Oh, I've texted him now, so we should see.
See at the time, like I remember sitting there. I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't feeling the best. So I went to bed early, and I thought, you know what, with everything being like Pokemon at the moment, I'm going to start going Pokemon 2000. And I'm sitting watching the Pokemon movie, and my wife actually brought me in a McDonald's to eat. So I was sitting in bed watching Pokemon 2000 with the McDonald's, and I literally felt like a child. I was back in school, sent home sick. And then my phone rang, and within 20 minutes of that film finishing, I was on video call with Jason Page and my lads. And I was a wee bit surreal because I was just like baiting out the theme tune 20 minutes before while pushing down Happy Meal. You know, so yeah.
Now,
it was surreal.
he might still be in bed because, like, what time is it in America?
Oh no, it'd be like 1 o'clock.
Well, the East Coast is 5 hours behind.
He's
Should
in
be alright, should be alright.
He's in LA, so
So
be like
he'd be
9 hours.
9 hours,
9 hours
9 hours in
behind.
front.
9 hours
Is it?
behind.
Fine. That'd be sweet then.
He's about midday.
So I can't promise anything. I will do my best.
Listen, I didn't even expect you to text him. So.
But this is what we're like, you know, like we're just yep. And that's why, like, the other thing is like putting up posts. Oh my god, we're not scheduled at all. But one times we'll be like, we need to get something up, boom, and then it's just it's the way all of our brains work together. I don't know. It's weird. It shouldn't work, but it works very well. It's.
I mean, there's definitely a few diagnoses in there too, like, you know. Yeah.
But sorry, you guys open, was it mid-November? The
15th.
official open day was 15 November. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then now that you mention it, the social media side of things. Obviously you've Whatnot, and obviously you've Instagram. How do you guys view social media, and do you see it as like an important tool? Do you have any plans there? What way do you kind of view it?
I think it's very, very positive. It's a great tool if used correctly. I mean, social media is a platform that needs to be wielded in a certain way. A lot of people use it for hate, um, but there is such a good community online. There's a lot of people that support us online, and then there's other people who you'll never see their face, who'll just throw shade, and you have to take the rough with the smooth sometimes. Um, like we love making videos whenever we get downtime. We love sharing our experiences. We love getting people in store and ripping some packs and videoing it and just giving people a wee bit of an insight into what our day looks like. And I think it's awesome. Yeah, and social media overall is a great tool. As long as it stays as such.
Of course. I mean, it's essentially free advertising unless you pay to boost the stuff. But I was obviously flicking through your Instagram a couple of days ago just to see, and obviously you guys use it well to show what's in store, promote what's in store. And I was just kind of wondering how you kind of saw it as a marketing tool. Do you plan to, you've got your whatnot streams, any kind of like actual videos, any like documenting things or anything, like if I compare it to say do you guys watch like Chloe and Dean in the UK? You aware of them?
Guys, no, not myself.
Chloe or Dean. So they've
Yes, the other brick and mortar in England.
Yeah. So something like that. Has that ever anything like that where maybe not a full YouTube video, but doing a little documentation? Like, how do you have any big plans for social media in that sense?
Yeah, we'd love to do stuff like that. We did talk about it, didn't we, Stephen? If you want to dive into that a wee bit more.
I joined like the end of the conversation, but if you're talking about like going into socials and sort of doing all them documentations and step by steps, absolutely. Like as I said before, I was a content creator. I was on Twitch and stuff, and I did that for 3 years, sort of full time. So that's like my suit. And all the video editing on in the background, I love to do that. It's trying to find the time half the time. We just came off the rush of Christmas, and I don't even want to say the Christmas rush has ended. It is still the same, and it just like even on Monday there, right? So we couldn't get our delivery, and we got 4 deliveries on Monday, and people must be waiting for DBD or Royal Mail, and by the time
pull up,
literally like DBD of all of our like stock, so it was mixed between our little distro of English to all of our Japanese products, and next minute the shop was full, and they were just looking at us, waiting for us to like price everything up and put it out, and I'm like, oh god. And that was just like a Monday, and I'm waiting for a week where it can be like a normal, where I can sit there and sort of do a bit more in the background. But 100% we'll be opening YouTube and working on the TikToks and other things like that. It just needs to stop where I can actually get a second.
I was off on Saturday, and I went down to Belfast with my wife and my child, and I was like, oh, come on, we'll go up and say hello. And I went up, and there's a queue away. I was like, uh-oh. I went in, and Steve was like, jump on the train, do the trading, and the grading for me. I was like, what? Is I meant to be off today? And I got sucked in for 3 hours. I'm standing there, head down.
Yeah, you have 2 traders, 3 graders, and 4 cashiers, and sometimes it's still not enough. It's
really?
You can't predict
Honestly,
it. There was 4 people in the back, 2 people in the front. 3 of them can grade. 2 main trainers, me and Daniel, and we come in and we have a conga line, and we had someone at the door stopping everybody coming on, and it's sort of like, help me, but it doesn't matter if you put 10 staff in, then next minute 2 people show up. But once you put 5, half of Belfast is in your store.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon isn't seasonal. It's just they bring out a new set every 2 or 3 months, and you go again.
I know a lot of people saying that, because we're getting like, even the local businesses, they're like, they're very welcoming, and really like the business around us, we're friendly with all of them, and they're just like, yeah, just be prepared for January. There's not much footfall. There's blah 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 blah. And I'm just looking around like, where does this, like
when are we getting our break?
I haven't had a day off since I got the keys on the 20th.
Don't expect one anytime soon.
Pokemon's for life, not just for Christmas.
But that's what's keeping me on, though. Like, I'm just the passion, and the passion that I have and what people are bringing. It just keeps me going.
Like, there might have been a drop after Christmas, but it would have been so small you wouldn't have even noticed it. Like obviously there's that burst of Christmas for like gifts and things like that, but like just Pokemon is constant.
Yeah.
It's just
But
constant.
Christmas is a good thing with the print because the people that's in it just for to get money, they're dropping off because they're seeing the market go down, so they're selling to get out of the game, not knowing that this happens every single year anyway. So it's actually a good thing because then we're losing the people that run to the shops to buy all this stock to then flog it on eBay or Facebook or whatever means. So they're just like, right, Pokemon's gone. Let's go to One Piece, throw everything in the center, get rid of it, make my money back or whatever. And then next minute it gets to February again where it's always where it was. And they're like, oh, I just, so.
And actually, just as you mentioned One Piece, and I do apologize to the One Piece fans who are now suffering with the scalper influx, but
Yeah.
you guys are you solely Pokemon?
We're Pokemon dedicated, yes.
Is that
Yeah.
always going to be the case?
To be discussed.
To be discussed.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would like to go down to likes of football and tops and stuff. Where Stephen likes One Piece and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, but at the minute, like all of us combined make up the whole Pokemon community.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas 4 of us combined or 3 of us combined don't make up the Yu-Gi-Oh or don't make up the One Piece. So we can't go down and or I can't start going, oh, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Yeah.
So that is why I know what I'm talking about Pokemon. I'm dedicated to that. We're all dedicated to it, so that is why we are a dedicated store. But further down the line, we do not know where this will take us. But saying that, we do grade all cards.
Okay.
And all TCG cards we will grade.
Okay, so grade anything, but at the
Grade anything.
moment,
We don't trade everything.
Selling
No.
and selling and trading otherwise is Pokemon for now, for the foreseeable anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know that's definitely going to be you probably get that question anyway, do you?
We get it quite often. Are we doing any other Lorcana or Magic Gathering or are we doing any others? Not really. Like it's not been our forte, so we can't go and specialize in it or and to give it out and to give expertise. Just can't do it.
Demand is one. People keep asking, like Joe said, every day.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's a unique approach that I haven't seen before, Joey. Just as you say it, the fact that you don't feel like you know it, whereas I feel, and not that this is a bad thing, but that other businesses will be like, oh no, that's popular as a business. We're gonna take it in and sell it. But the fact that you say no because we don't know it, that's fair play. I'm not saying either way is good or bad, but it's just an interesting take. So yeah, I kind of respect that. Yeah, because I mean, you know, people walking in. And
But we stay true to the values. Like we're all in it because we love it and we know about it.
yeah,
I wouldn't feel right sitting there with tops. I'm not really into football, that is, and selling the tops, and someone's talking to me about these footballers or blah blah, and I
That's
don't have a clue.
the issue. Yeah, that's the issue.
And it's the same with One Piece. I'm a massive One Piece fan and always have. Well, I say always have been. It's about a year and a half fully up to date, and I actually have like older OP sets and all, sitting there because I bought the cards every now and again. But it's the same as when they're on. Like, it's not a good experience when you're sitting there talking about Luffy or Sabo or the recent episode, or you're talking about the Straw Hats or how the Blackbeards are going to go and do this, and you just don't have a clue. We want to give. It's not only to sell cards and to do this, it's also about the experience and that we like to pass on with every transaction and every person that walks through the door. Because I feel like that's important, because at the end of the day, it's all of our childhood, and anyone that's in the game for the love of the game, it's because they were brought up in that game. So to go somewhere where you're sort of teaching somebody who's selling that product to you, teaching them about it, it's sort of really strange.
Yeah, no, I kind of respect that you guys we are Pokemon. This is Pokemon. It's a Pokemon community hub that we have here, and we just happen to be selling and trading and grading as well. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, the only reason why we opened up the grading to the likes of Yu-Gi-Oh and Tops, One Piece, etc., is because we're cutting off. So even though we don't sell the slabs or do anything, and we don't grade in house, they all go externally. The only reason why we opened it up because people were like bombing our messages, being like, "Listen, I don't know how to grade. I am scared of grading. I am terrified if this gets lost. I don't have anybody to turn to if nobody answers my calls, if nobody answers my
Right.
emails. I don't know where to get the packing materials. I've never packed any. I've never sent a letter in my life. It was to help themans to grade cards that they wanted slabbed up, even if it was excluding value. So that was the service that we opened up just to help people who
Come and go.
didn't know.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. Amazing. Look, I haven't got a whole lot of questions left. But if the chat, if people in the chat want to, I know there's a couple of questions that came in. If people want to start maybe throwing a couple of questions in.
Showing you my favorite One Piece.
It looks nice. I wish I knew what it was, but it looks lovely. It looks lovely.
So this is what I mean. Like so many cards like that. Where if you bring me in a 1999 vintage card, I would appreciate it so much more than probably a 3, 4, 5 grand One Piece
Yeah.
card. I just don't know.
No, listen. That as I said it already, and I mean, like, it's for you guys to say no. We don't know this stuff well enough to get it in. Because
For me to do anything, I need to know what I'm talking about. I need to know what.
I was just going to say, yeah. You take
Like,
away
imagine-
that conversation. Yeah.
Yes, it's like somebody just asked me, "Oh, what's it? Like?" If somebody showed me a Japanese One Piece card, couldn't tell you who it was.
No.
Couldn't tell you.
No, I think I could guess Luffy. Is that just the main guy with the little black hair?
Straw Hat.
Is it?
Straw Hat
Did I
Luffy.
get that right? Is that it?
Yeah. He's the main, and then you got Sabo and Ace brothers, and it dives. If you haven't watched One Piece or even into anime, One Piece is incredible. Like I started about a year and a half ago, and episode like 1100 was out, or 1180, and it took me a year and a half to basically catch up.
I didn't know there was that many.
There's 1218 or something.
Jeez, and I did catch a couple of guys on the chat saying how hard it is to get One Piece now as well.
It's such a big problem, and I hate it. It's crazy. Like even before the shop, before whatnot, before all this, like when I didn't know anybody and I was going out to Smiths to try and get stock, or I don't know, it's so disheartening to like not have that one specific place to go out and nerd out and buy the stuff, So that's where a lot of the passion also came from.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I listen. I can't wait. If I go down to the shop and make a video there, it's just going to be me spending as much money as possible.
When you go to Smiths and stuff like that too, like Stevie had said, when you're going down on your own and you're getting the Smiths and you're getting some packs and stuff, there's nobody really around you, talking about it in that sense. There's none of the same hype. You're just it's a very solo moment most of the time. But when you're in a shop and there's everybody in there is there for the same thing, and there's hype about it, and Jason Page is beating out songs in the background, and everybody's opening up packs and stuff. It's such an atmosphere.
I think we've made about 50 friend groups with the people that just walked in the shop, talked about stuff. Next minute, they're exchanging their numbers to like meet up to talk about it, or spending 20 minutes in the shop. They've met a new friend over it.
Yeah.
Actually, one thing I did want to mention or ask about is, and I think this might have been just before you opened the shop. You guys vended at the show that was on in Lavery's. Am I right?
Yep.
Did you were vending there?
Yes, Lavery's card show. Yeah.
Was that just before the shop opened up?
No, that was after the store
Was
opened.
after?
So
December Lavery's, yeah.
Is vending something that's
we've had so many invites. So I think we're doing the Ireland card show,
We're doing the Ireland card show, yeah.
anime card show. So we're doing those two. We're trying to get ourselves limited to the larger like animes and stuff like that, because we don't have the time and the manpower to be able to split off and do all the smaller ones too.
Yeah.
We're still running the store parallel with any vending, so
Yep.
You're doing the Ireland card show. I will definitely see you there. So, that's the Ireland card show. It's going to be a big one this year.
Yeah.
Were you guys at the last one?
No.
No.
That was in November because I just got married, and it was on the 9th. It was the Sunday the 9th. We were going to go down, decided not to.
Yeah, it was a very good show. Very good show. Bigger venue this year.
Yeah, they just hit me up and they were like, vendor applications are live. I'm like, oh, cool. and then
Sure.
we try to like expand the reach at the same time. But there's only so much stock there as well. You know, like Belfast Clax is having something on Laveries in
Yeah.
March, but then the tattoo anime is like the week after, and because we've already dedicated to the tattoo, then we can't do the Laveries again. So we have to like spread out as much as possible, because obviously we can't leave the shop
Of
low
course.
at the same time. So we try our best, but there's only so much stock about at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's interesting that you plan on vending too. Vendor POV maybe.
That's something I wanted to do at Lavery's, but Lavery's was far too dark. We were
Yeah.
starting so the phone that I was supposed to use on on the vendor point of view with the Microsoft, I ended up having to use my flashlight the whole time. So I couldn't get to do it.
Yeah, people are obsessed with vendor POVs. And I'm one of them. I'll have vendor POVs as I used to have friends and the office as background noise. Now I have vendor POVs as background noise.
Going to sleep.
I love vendor POVs, and with the buzz that's been around you guys, this is the only bit of advice I'll give: do a vendor POV somewhere. If it's at a card show, you should definitely.
Might try it on our next one here.
Yeah, there's a thing you can get to clip on your thing, isn't there? Like your chest. It's like a camera.
Yeah,
I was looking at them.
Yeah.
I was looking about getting one of them and just compiling it down and sort of just doing wee short clips, and yeah, it's all in the making. So
Good. I see Jumpin' Jack cards just popped in and said, I know a few good vendor POVs. Yes, Alan, you do have good vendor POVs. I'll give you that, to be fair.
Oh, well, I take it he's a vendor POV.
you know, one of
Jumpin'
the
Jack
funniest things is, see, Jumpin' Jacks, he was the first vendor I ever bought anything from.
Was he?
There you go.
And I tell you what, just he's just so genuine. He was the only person I bought for the first pop up. He was the only person I bought from, and I swear, I'm actually in one of his videos. My son, because I brought my son down. I think it was the August show, and he sold me a Mega Blastoise. But that guy's awesome, absolutely, such a genuine stand up guy. Like, so he is.
Alan is top tier. If you didn't catch the episode, he was the last episode I think I had.
Yeah, I seen a wee bit of it.
Yeah, Alan's top. He does his vendor POVs, and he records the entire like business journey he's going on. So yeah, he's
good to get an insight to that, Alan.
Yeah, but yeah, I would love to see you guys do a vendor POV. honestly.
Maybe Alan will come down and do one with us. Show us ropes.
Maybe there you go. I'm going to bring up any questions I see in the chat. Guys, I'm going to bring up questions in the chat. If you had any questions that I missed earlier, feel free to throw them in now. Here is our first quick question for the lads. Which company do you think is best for grading from Ireland? Cheapest for someone who hasn't graded before? Myself, my daughter have a gold Charizard. Just curious.
So my questions I always ask people when they come into the store: is the card for your own PC or is it for a potential resale? For if they're like it's for a potential resale, then instantly it's just PSA. If it's for a keepsake for their own, I would always recommend GG or Arkansas because it's cheaper, because we are partnered with them. GG, the resale value is not the worst in the UK, and we can get them a lot cheaper slabs with a faster turnover time. And Arkansas is the slabs are lovely. They're holographic labels and stuff. Their match labels are really, really nice, and they are probably the best keepsake personal collection slabs. And they are at the same price as GG because we are partnered with them.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. There you go. I'm pretty confident saying, because I know Amber definitely isn't about flipping her cards, so it would definitely be for. Well, I'm confident saying it's for the personal collection. Well, let me jump back. There was definitely a couple of questions back there. I'm just going to grab one or two. Bear with me. Did you guys record anything? I'll kind of summarize that. Did you record anything in the build up, in the start, in those busy 4 weeks?
So thankfully Dan doesn't bring us up to me, but Dan brought up the idea of taking a video of the empty unit, and then once it's all decorated, throw a Pokeball down and affect it so it explodes and you see the shop. I took the video of the empty unit, but I didn't get anything else. So it was in the plan to do, but yeah, it just didn't
I
work.
mean, we could stitch something together. I think we all have enough content on our phone, like throughout the processes. We photos of the paintings being done, we videos of, cabinets going in, cabinets being wiped down, stocking in, start to finish projects and stuff like that, even if they're just small. So I'm sure we could faction something together and then have a nice finished product at the end.
Sorry, a bit of admin on my side there. Okay, let me jump back. I think I had a couple more questions there. Bear with me. What's the best set to buy for English and Japanese?
Just depends what they're into, most of what their favorite cards are, because cards will be in some sets and cards won't be in any. I say if they're just starting off, just start with the mega because you can get it a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if it also depends on like your favorite Pokemon. If you're not all about value, if your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu and you can find like there's a lot of Surge and Sparks around right now, or anywhere you can get a shoot. Yeah, it just depends really on what you're in it for. What kind of value you can get. Yeah, absolutely. We have one there from Conrad. What's going on, Conrad? Didn't catch her in the pod. If this was talked about, but your favorite card or slab in your PCs and something you're chasing.
So let them boys, and then we'll come around.
Mine, unfortunately, my favorite Pokemon doesn't get a lot of time in the spotlight, and it's Arcanine. But there's been a Chinese exclusive they're released recently, which I'm very, very happy about that I got of Arcanine, and it is awesome. It's not the most expensive card in the world, but it's not the cheapest. It's about 140, 150 pound card market value, and it's beautiful. And then one of my other favorite cards is in around £10 of value. Let's see. At the moment, this was one I was chasing for a wee while. Let me see.
Oh, that's from Paldea Evolved or Scarlet Violet Base, one or the other.
I absolutely love Arcanine, and it's just so difficult to get any Arcanine cards. Sorry.
Jumping Jack cards is a huge Arcanine fan. I can see him going mad.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah.
So, let me just double check it.
I just recently, my birthday was on the 10th of January, and my wife bought me a felt hat Pikachu. So that's one picked up.
So
very nice. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I bought in an Arcanine today, and I haven't told Dan. I've actually hid it away, but if you can pull it up on screen, it's one of the nicest Arcanines you can get, and it's the light Arcanine.
Light Arcanine.
If you can pull it up on screen, just to show him.
I'm in tomorrow.
Well, I'm coming down to make sure it's not there.
I'll tell you what, Dino, right? So see the first time that we had this, right?
The Neo Destiny one, sorry, is it?
This was pulled pack fresh, not this exact card. But I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And it was absolutely mint. I was like, oh, that is totally.
Just before you say anything, remember we're live and we have to be nice to each other here. People are going to be, I know what you're going to say. So let's not say it.
We'll skip that question then. I'll go to myself. I don't know. As a kid, it was always Charizard, and I know he's so like cliche because he's like, the one
a bit
basically.
Of a fan.
Yeah, well, yeah, but my true heart goes to Piplup.
Piplup, I've actually met one or two others that are big Piplup fans as well.
Piplup,
so you're not alone.
It was just all about penguins. I don't know. Like when I met my wife 10 years ago, she wasn't my wife then, obviously. But when I met her, we talked for 2 hours about penguins. I didn't even like penguins at this time, and just her having a passion about penguins turned me into the biggest penguin fan about. And like even when I was like Twitch stream, it was all penguins. And when was it Gen 4 Piplup came out? Oh my god, it was just in the games Piplup. Didn't even evolve it. It was just Piplup.
What's your favorite slab in your PC? Yeah, I think we answered everything there.
That's my favorite slab. Don't know if you can see it.
Any chance you can crack that and give it to me for my master?
Just casually throw that in the binder.
Right, but
That's-
I'll do one better.
We did agree that in the payment for being a guest on the podcast.
Oh, I'll do one better.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was big on the Burger Chew.
Big fan on the Burger Chew. Big
Yeah.
fan on the
Big
Burger
fan of the
Chew.
Burger Chew. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's down.
I got one Burger Chew.
Listen. You only lose when you sell. Okay, they're not there for my kids in 20 years.
That's fair. And you know what? I appreciate people that have, because listen, I love Charizard, I love Pikachu, I love obviously the nostalgic top one, but I also have a Pokemon that's not anybody's favorite. So Dan, you said Arcanine. I know a couple of Arcanine fans. Stephen, you said Piplup. I know a couple of Piplups. Do you know anyone that's a Primeape fan?
And you know what? You're probably the first. But
I do know. I do know.
Telling you. Ever since
Underrated.
the first episode where Mankey took Ash's hat, sold on that one. Sold on that one. Couple of other questions there. Where's the one I saw? If you can give your guys an idea, obviously you're in Belfast, but what are you close to like bus routes? How easy is people to get to you?
we are on Fountain Lane, which is above Sawyer's Cafe. Everybody knows Sawyer's, which is it's out the back of Boots. It's it's just right at the edge of the Belfast City Centre. It is. There's bus stops that stop right beside us.
Is there a train to Belfast?
Yeah, so
Train
the
station on the corner.
train station's right across from us.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're perfect. There you
Grand
go.
Central.
The merchant or the it's a new
Grand
train
Central
station, isn't it?
So you've really got a good location.
Yes,
Good location.
Yeah.
the prime location.
Cool. Let's help out a Raichu fan. Best card for a Raichu fan.
Oh, for me, it's either the Team Rockets Raichu from base,
Yeah. I was going to say that one. And what was the other one you were going to say?
the Shining Raichu,
I was
From
going to say
Neo Destiny.
the one where it's asleep on the bed from Paldea Evolved.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, the surfing alone, Raichu.
Yes. They're the best shirts for a Raichu. Go get one of those. Let me see. Is there any other questions? I don't know what this one's about. Do you guys
Yes,
know what
it's
this is about?
all the first edition coming up. Apparently, Logan Paul was behind it. Despite the card went from the first edition went from like a £2 in value up to 35-40 quid.
Is that because of the guy that's called what's his name?
Keep it up, King.
Kabut Up
Keep it
King.
up.
Is that? Yeah.
he
what
he's
happened there?
spiked though. He was just buying every single first edition Keep It Ups. That's known, and all the prices were just going through the roof. Once people started seeing, once like price starting on, the prices started going up. Everybody started listing them on eBay, and they just shot the price up. But it has dropped a little bit. It's down to about 24-25 quid now at the minute.
I did see a bit of the story, and I thought, oh, here we go, more trouble again. But I don't think the guy was like doing anything wrong or anything.
No,
was he? I think he was
no,
just,
he's just a big Keep It Ups fan, and
Yeah.
he just wanted as many and as much as he possibly could.
Yeah. Albie, welcome in. Yes, it is a party. Albie's watching from the States. Guys, if there's no more questions in the next couple of minutes, we might wrap it up. We're just going on to close to 2 hours now. Lads have kids and babies, and I work in the morning at 7 a.m.
Nice.
An appointment with a late Arcanine in the morning.
I'm telling you, have you seen it, Dan? It is the best
gorgeous.
Arcanine.
Absolutely gorgeous.
All of the Arcanines.
I was messaging somebody on Instagram about buying one in on a collection, so I think it's the same individual who's come in and traded in. So
Amazing card.
It is a nice card. I did see it, the Neo one. The way I have to, for me to pull it up on the thing, I have to like rejig stuff. So I'm going to be lazy and not do it. But Google it. It's nice.
Google it.
Here's
Chinese
the
one from Gem. I think it's Gem 3. I think it's Gem 3. The Chinese Arcanine. Is that right?
Oh, the
Is it
Chinese
Gem
one?
3?
You're off,
Your mic.
Stephen.
Your mic's gone, Stewie.
Oh, I think that's in the new Gem 4. Will they tease the Arcanine? I'm pretty sure. I'm a Japanese guy, not a Chinese guy. Not too. I don't really know too much about Gem packs, honestly, but I think it's 4.
Would there ever be Chinese in the shop? Because that's
No.
getting popular too.
Yeah, no, no, well, that's it. There is some people that do ask for it, but they're few and far between.
Yeah.
But then again, didn't think there was going to be as much of an interest in the
In the
Japanese stuff
Japanese, I
either.
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a very, very good question, Conrad. I'll bring that up on the screen. Maybe the guys can help out. I don't know, but
Oh,
you'd have to get someone in to repaint the wall if I devalued it.
My cousin's the artist. He's the one who's done all the murals and stuff by himself, all freehand. So I'll just kind of paint over it. It's okay.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm going to sign the whole thing.
we're actually in the other room. We're gonna do an artist wall where basically any artists around local from, well, not only local from Belfast, sort of Northern Ireland can come up, and we'll give them sort of like a 3 or 4 inch by 4 inch sort of square, so they can do the favorite Pokemon drawing as well as plug them on like Instagram and stuff. Just just a bit of fun.
So yeah, we have welcomed up local artists as well that likes to do their own art on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get that off and running here very soon.
You'll have to get. I'm going to give a shout out to Potato Paints, Yana. I don't know if you guys are aware of Yana, very big artist in the space at the moment. She does card alterations. So she took like that Mankey card and then expanded the art.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's just a common. So if you ever get Potato Paints, Yana, if you're watching, get up there. There's going to be a space for you on the wall to do your stuff. All right, someone's asking for him to bring out an Irish set. I mean, even the Irish probably wouldn't buy it because we can't read. We'll take one more question there maybe, and let's see. We got 2 of the same question there from Strider and Levi. What's top 5 sets? Jeez, that's 5, 10, 15, 20 sets. what's in general your top 1 or 2 sets? Maybe give one all time and then one modern.
All time would be obviously base set would be my all time favorite. Modern, I would say, I know it's 2 Black Bolt White Flare.
Really, Black Bolt White Flare?
Yeah.
I wasn't about it at all. That's interesting though. Were you a fan of Gen 5?
Well, I started back on like the Destiny Rivals and Black Bolt.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah, they were just right after each other, yeah.
So that's when I started back on the Destiny, and that's what really got me back into it all. But yeah, that'd be my 2 favorite sets. But Black Bolt White Flare was an absolute cluster of a minefield trying to master it.
Yeah, that was crazy set. I didn't have much of an interest. I opened it just because I try and pull the big cards and just go, yes, I did it. But didn't have much of an interest. What about Stephen or Dan?
Gen 5 was one of my favorite, to be fair, but see, after about 200 packs and getting nothing, I just I don't care for the set anymore. It's a hard one. I don't want to be cliche, but it's all going back to Gen 1 for like 151. It's just I don't really like vintage that much. I don't like the art and the hollows and stuff.
Okay.
It's like someone brought up Yu-Gi-Oh cards for me to see, and I've seen the Toon cards and the Blackluster Soldier and all the cards I played off. So that's like I understand where Joey's coming from when it comes to nostalgia, because Yu-Gi-Oh was my nostalgia, because I don't even know why I still played the games, but sort of I went to tournaments and did so much with Yu-Gi-Oh. But it has to be 151, just the
151.
reimagined art from the sort of my childhood. New Year sets. Oh God, I want to go out and just say Mega Ascended Heroes. I know it's not like it, but
no, I think that's a fair shout.
Yeah, it's just seeing the art from the Japanese and sort of all like this is going to be the set that I'm gonna try my best to master, because I haven't seen a single AR in the Japanese Mega Dream side that I disliked.
All really good.
All really good artwork. So yeah, it's probably gonna.
You're gonna master set it. You know it's gonna be. It's the biggest English set of all time.
Yeah, well, it's good to open it. It's good to own a Pokemon shop to sort of,
It's true. You do have the advantage.
We don't really take new sets in, but it's one of them ones like, I need that one.
Dan, what about yourself?
For me, Rocket. For me, it's kind of like Rocket is where I ended collecting, I suppose. But I remember being addicted to just Team Rocket cards and the Dark cards, the Evolutions, the Dark series. I just love them so much. Especially Dark Flareon. one of my favorite cards is, rightfully so, Blaine's Arcanine. And then from the newest sets, I really, really like Phantasmal Flame. So I do. I like it, but I would probably say Destiny Rivals would be my favorite. I just there's just so much like so much class artwork inside it.
I love Destin Rivals. I love Destin Rivals.
It's
So
so good.
funny enough, when I was a kid, the actual TCG wasn't something I was mad about. I did do a good bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I did a lot of the tops Pokemon and a lot of the stickers. But looking back now and watching people like open old vintage stuff, now I have
So
a
see
bit
when
of
you
an
come down to
obsession
the
with vintage.
store.
Yeah.
So see when you come down to the store, I will have a sealed Tops 2 pack for you and a pack of stickers sealed for you to rip and open. I got in a full booster box of the stickers, and a full booster box of the Tops 2 unopened, and there's a pack with your name on it. Yep.
Oh my god, you legend. Oh man, I've got loads of tops. I've got like 2 Primeapes, 2 Mankeys, both hollow,
You're gonna love it.
non-hollow. I've got a Pikachu that I pulled from a pack at the first Ireland card show. I love tops. Man, I
I have
appreciate
about
that.
1,000 top cards sitting in the store as well that we haven't got it in the store on the floor yet. But I'll keep a sealed pack for you.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's incredible. I love that. But because I missed out on a lot of the vintage stuff. So one of the collections that I'm trying to put together is I'm trying to get 1 card from every set ever. So
What is the card? It doesn't matter, does it?
well, I'm being kind of picky, so it's not just a random common card. Like I'm going, okay, base set. What card do I want? Get that one. And then I want a base 2 jungle fossil into the Neos, and I'm trying to pick out a card that I specifically like and adding it so that by the end I've got a whole collection that's 1 card, my favorite card from every set. So it's given me time to go back and kind of appreciate all the sets that I missed. And now I love vintage.
We have nearly all the vintage. So sorry to go off topic a little bit, but a young girl came in our store today and she's telling us a story that her mum had passed away, and when she was really younger, that the people came in the house and cleaned the whole house out and got rid of all her base set cards that were her own. And we nearly today sold her the full base set minus 3 or 4 hollows, just able to pull out of my binders for her to nearly master her set. And she was like, I was like, listen, how much you want to pay for it? And she's like, I'll pay you whatever. I was like, listen, just give me £20, whatever. And you've been through hard enough time. And she was like nearly crying in the store, and we give her all near mint vintage cards, basically for nothing. She was more than happy.
That's very kind of you. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to come in and see the vintage collection. And I know you're probably not going to bring it to the shop, but I do want to try and hold that booster box someday.
I'll bring it. I'll bring it for you.
Schedule a wee day we can all be in, because I'm normally the one in, and these boys do like 2 days a week. So if you just text us, we can all be in and sort of we'll do the whole rundown, a few videos, all that stuff. Be good fun.
Beautiful, beautiful. Appreciate that, lads. Look, we'll pull up 1 or 2 more questions there. I see.
Yeah, we're great. I'm in no rush.
In.
I know, I'm chilling.
Do you think 151 comes down in price for ETB and booster packs, or is the only way up from here?
I think with the reprint coming here, it'll go down.
My thought of it will go down in about April time when the reprint happens, but in spring when the print stops, absolutely not. Like we've even seen it. We had a Pokemon Center ETB that we priced up on the Saturday, and it sold the following Saturday, and on market it was £50 more on market in a week.
Yeah, and I mean, even if it comes down, it's not going all the way down. It's not staying down.
Never.
Never. No.
That's a set that people are going to be paying hundreds for in a couple of years' time.
Well, you think about it. How can a set that's getting reprinted currently, that's currently in its 2-year cycle, be going for £18 on market?
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. It's gonna skyrocket. It's gonna be even bigger than Evolving Skies.
I think so, because it's such a universal set. Like, a lot of us that come in and be like, okay, 151, boom, nostalgia. There's still people that aren't in Pokemon that in the next year or 2 are going to be like, oh, everybody's in Pokemon. I used to do that as a kid, going to come back in. Oh my God, there was a set called 151. There's an ETB for 200. I'll buy it for the collection. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, anytime a new bunch of people come in that were millennials or whatever it may be, this is, a tribute to when I was a kid. So I If it goes down, like it's not going to go down drastically, and it won't stay for long. I don't think personally.
No, absolutely.
No.
Let's see. This chocolate person is keeping us going. Are you guys getting reprints in?
So if we can secure full distro, absolutely.
So
That's answer all the questions for the distro part. Yep.
yeah.
I see Chester put in there. Hi, Chester.
I was just about to say, do you guys know Chester? They said hello.
Oh, Chester, yeah, Chester's one of our locals.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming to the stream, Chester.
Yeah, we posted on the socials. So
There's 3D prints and stuff, man. You know, he done all our emblems and stuff for us. It was awesome. We put them on our live stream and stuff.
I love 3D prints. There's a lot of people I meet at vending shows. For the entire podcast, I've been playing with that. That's the 3D print. I love people that are doing crazy. See the two game cartridges?
Mm-hmm.
They were
I love them. They're so cool.
They were gifted to me. They're 3D printed. They were gifted to me by another vendor in the Republic 3D region. All the 3D stuff. See the little stall of Pokeballs?
Yeah.
So that sits on the top corner. They're all 3D. I love what some
we
people
have-
are doing 3D printed stuff.
Go so fast.
I've got a wee fan made Lucario 3D printed.
That's actually class. Oh, I'd love a 3D. Anybody want to
Yo.
3D print a Primeape?
There's my
Taking donations.
Oh, my Carey, that's my brother just jumping in
Who's your brother?
there. Michael Gibson.
Michael, what's up? Joey, bro Joey. Can you give people an idea of what vintage packs you have in the store?
So to date we have Jungle packs, we have Team Rocket packs, we have not Neo, sorry, Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes. We don't have base set or base set 2. And then we also have some. Well, we did get rid of them. We had a lot of celebrations, and we had a lot. Let me get this.
Evolutions, Hidden
Evolutions and
Fates.
stuff. Yeah, Hidden Fates.
Wait, what'd you say, Daniel?
So like loads of stuff like Generations, those seal packs, the ones that we had. The seal collections that all went. It's not vintage, like, but it's just
We have Snorlax and Eevee tag team box with, I think that comes with 2 tag team packs in it as well in the shop.
I think as well, Migs, Evan, the guys do have a good few videos that like displays. You often like go around the shelves and stuff, so they do have good stuff on their Instagram as well that shows what's in there. But let me grab 1 or 2 more. People are still coming in with questions.
That's all right, no problem.
Buy them all and send them. I thought that was going to be a question. Sorry.
Oh no, that's me. I'm talking the Ripton packs. He says in the USA they're selling for $10 a pack, and I'm just like, send me them all.
Oh, that was you. Oh, that's.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's.
Rip Them packs. That's Emma. So Emma's wife lives in the US, so they have the advantage of going. They have 2 bases. They can go back and forth.
Brilliant.
And Emma was over there and opened a load of stuff recently. It was crazy. Someone did ask. I think. Did I see that somewhere? I thought someone asked if you had Phantasmal Flames single and bulk. Yeah, someone asked if you got any Phantasmal Flames.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go
see them.
Charizard currently, the Meowth.
But there's about 20 Dons. There's loads there.
Full Art, Charizard, all the ARs, and we have bulk of Phantasmal as well. Yeah.
I actually do know. Just I see Gary coming into the chat. What's going on, Gary? Do you guys sell Japanese singles?
Yes, with Japanese binders, yeah.
You have Japanese binders and stuff?
Yeah.
There you go, Gary. You asked me the other day where you can get Japanese singles.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Bigger SARs, and then we have the bulk cards, full arts, SSRs, whole selection. We like to, and that's why we don't go, because the shop's not massive in any means,
Yeah.
and we still have thousands of cards. So, as well as like not going for the Japanese and Korean side, it was just 2 of them, so we can bulk it up. because we do get asked about Korean and Chinese, but it's very, very, very small compared
Right.
to what people are asking for Japanese and English. So we have high-end SARs, the Lucario SAR from Mega Brave, which is, we have so much Japanese SARs.
Mega Dream.
Mega Dream.
Yeah.
Mega Dream.
Yeah.
Somebody had asked there.
Yes, Gary, Mega Dream. How much is Gym Challenge for right now for a pack?
Depends, heavy or light. Light packs are in around, it can go between 200 up to 230, 240, depending on the artwork. And the heavy packs are seen anywhere from 380 up to 450.
I'm going to go and open a few.
I got some there, man. Do you want me to rip one now live?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say yes, obviously.
I just wish I had stuff.
There's Kristen showing off my 3D prints there, Stephen.
Of
course.
Is Chris the one who had the Lucario?
Yeah.
Chris was he's part of our team as well. He's
okay.
one of the four.
Kudos on the Lucario, Chris. Beautiful piece. Cool. I think I've hit all the questions there. Yeah.
The question
that's
is, are you going to rip a pack, Joey?
Yeah, that's a question. There's a question there from Crackin'Deano. Are you going to open Gym Challenge or Team Rocket?
I have in the car. It is Gym Challenge.
Don't open Gym Challenge.
So yeah, no, I think I've halted on opening more packs because that's mean like we gave away 6 Team Rocket packs last week.
Yeah, don't
on Wade packs, so we give them all away.
On Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't open anything. If you, I don't think I'd be able to watch it. I don't know. I opened a fossil pack, and shout out to Liam. Liam, if you're still in the chat. So, Liam's a guy that lives in Derry, and he bought a fossil pack from Puka Puka Cards in Derry. He bought a fossil pack. I actually don't know if it was Wade or not, but he asked me to open it in a video with him. We didn't get much. I think we got a rare muck, but that was like, for me, like that was such an. I was so nervous, sweating. That's the biggest I've ever opened. Was that fossil pack? For now. Aaron and my wife donated 5 memberships, so we're closer to the base set pack.
You just need about another 300 then maybe.
Yeah, that's all.
We actually we bought
it
a base set pack, and
I'm trying to see what I have to open.
Do not give in to the pressure of the chat. They do this.
No, let me see.
They do this.
I'm not opening that there, but I do have.
That's nothing. You can get that all day.
that's special.
And then there's you saying, "Don't listen to the chat," and then you just smashed me in the face with
Do you
that.
know what?
I
I haven't seen anybody do well out of them anyway, in terms of pull rates. Anyway, haven't seen.
I've done
them.
terrible.
No.
I've done terrible.
What's okay? I'm gonna bring this up. I don't know if it's controversial. What's your thoughts on breaks and whatnot on eBay being new to collecting? Is it stupid eating money, trying to get hits that way?
Yep.
There's
There's no other way about it. It's you'll be cheaper just going and buying your card. Honestly, whatnot is good for the buzz and the hype and maybe pulling something, but you're going to get in a hole. Same as eBay as well. I can't speak too much about eBay live, but I do know about whatnot because I've done it myself, and tens of thousands of pounds gone.
I made that mistake when I first ever joined Whatnot. I didn't even know what a brick was, and I spent about £800, and not realizing that I don't actually get that card. I have to. I pay for a spot to potentially get a big card to then open a pack to see if I potentially.
Yeah, see that kind of stuff. Like I don't like speaking out badly about anybody trying to do anything, but that kind of stuff is.
Yeah, it's like a double gamble, which just no. See, like buying a pack and getting it ripped and shipped on live, I get that. That's like you going to the shop and buying a pack, but you're bidding to win a spot for a potential. It doesn't make sense. Just I would definitely wouldn't recommend it.
Oh shit! Jason replied to me. Oh shit! There we go. Look.
Is he phoning?
Yeah, he's ringing me. What? Yo, Jay. So.
What's up, bro?
Oh my
So-
god.
I'm gonna like try and put you here, okay? So give me a second, guys. So can you hear Jason? Okay.
Hi, Jason.
We can
Oh,
hear
wait
him.
there. Let me knock out this light, Jason. Sorry. It should be a wee bit better like this. Can you hear
Jason
Jason? Okay?
Page.
He might not be able to hear you. So let me.
What's up, you guys?
One
Hey,
second.
Jason.
1 second. I put you through. There you go. Go ahead now.
Hey. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. What are you guys doing? You guys start a basketball team?
Yeah, it's definitely clean behavior. I can tell you that.
Can you hear us,
great.
Jason?
I got you, yeah.
Oh, you can hear us. Awesome.
What's
What
going
is-
on there? You breaking packs?
Well, I'm hosting a bit of a podcast, and I had the guys on, and we were talking about when you came to the open event of their store.
Yeah, people are going crazy about that. That was a record-breaking experience. I'm coming back in May. Surprise?
Yes.
It's all right. I'll charge people to view this pre-release. Jason, if you don't mind answering a quick question, what was it like to come over here? What was the atmosphere like at the store? What was the reception like? How did you find it?
Oh, it was excellent. Some of the friendliest people of any place I've ever been. Of course, the turnout was record-breaking. I've never had that much of a turnout. And everybody wanted to take me and show me all the things everywhere around the country, which was really cool as well. I got a car, and I basically did the whole country, the whole Northern Ireland, that is.
Yeah.
In the 4 days that I was there. It was really cool. Plus, the radio interview was excellent. That whole girls running around on the street with no clothes on in the freezing cold weather in the middle of Christmas markets. I was like, what's going on here? What are these people drinking? And I thought, yes, Guinness. That's what they're drinking.
Yeah,
It was very cool. It was very cool.
it was.
Everybody like that? What's going on? What's in the water? Is that what's going on? Is it the Guinness in the water?
It's just
The
Everybody's
community
just so
won that.
happy.
just a typical week. Nothing new.
No?
No, it's great. It's like you don't find places that are consistently like that. It was like that everywhere we went there. So, but whatever it is that you guys are doing, we got to get some of that, spread that some of that out to New York and London for sure.
Definitely. Jason, what do you think of the store? What do you think of what the guys have built there?
Oh, excellent. I mean, it was it needs to expand up to fill the people. You guys need 20,000 square feet for the amount of people that you got interested in this store. But it's really cool. And the back room was really nice. You got that little private room on the side, and it's good that you got the outdoor area, because without that, that's your stage. That's your hangout area. You guys can put a whole bunch of tables out there as well, and have big parties. Have parties all the time out there.
Yeah.
Girls will show up with no clothes in the cold. Doesn't matter.
Can I get the brightness here so you see correctly?
Yes, Mary.
No,
Yeah.
that's definitely something we're looking at, to sort of have the community. Obviously, our
Yeah.
shop's quite
Excellent,
small.
excellent. And this is 4 superpowers coming together for the store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Elite Four. Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's 4 of us that puts together what we love in Pokemon to expand it out to the community and further.
You guys got a custom card? You guys got to make a card to the
Oh,
store.
yeah.
Elite Four custom card. We've got one Jason Page custom card. Nothing's going to beat that, so we're not going to replace that.
Cool. That's cool. What's this stream you're doing? You guys are just meeting. It's like a business meeting.
Kind of. No, so I run a little Pokemon podcast on YouTube kind of Irish based. So I just had the guys on, talk to them about the store, and obviously talk about the opening event as well.
Oh, cool. You're live on YouTube now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Somebody said, would be
nice.
rude not to ask for a wee song.
A wee song.
A wee song. Let's
Have-
Gotta catch 'em all.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I love that. Amazing. Thank you for that. That's
What are you doing on the stream? Are you breaking packs on the stream, or are you just talking?
Well, we're just chatting, and it's like a podcast for our store and how big the opening was, and like a Q&A with the chat and stuff as well.
Cool. How did you get all that media involved? Like, one of you guys friends with the media? You got a media manager over there?
That would be me.
That's it.
That's it. We a lot of times.
That's one of the things, the people are there. You just got to reach them through all these channels, and that I think that was one of the main things that outshined every other place I've ever been, just because more people were interested, because more people found out, because more channels were used to get people excited. It's everybody wants something fun like that to do, and they just got to find out about it.
No, but having you over was absolutely surreal, and like that's what we're saying to the chat, that we still can't believe that you came over and you did it all for us, and it was just an amazing experience.
No, it's absolutely cool, and all leads to more opportunities and more friendships and more expansion of the ecosystem, I think. The card shows are expanding. They're like, everybody's doing more and more card shows, and it's just driving more people to want to invest in the hobby and to collect and to introduce their children to it, which is really cool, because it's not just for us, us geeks anymore. It's now for our kid geeks that we're building. And that's just going to continue the ecosystem. Once one of the founders, the Pokemon executives, gave an interview when he said they want to keep it going for the next 300 years. 300 years.
Well, 7 billion Pokemon type sound.
Amazing.
Listen, Jason, I'm not holding much of your time. Thank you very much for jumping on with us.
Absolutely, you guys. I'm gonna tell me the name of the channel.
it's Crackin'Deano. Maybe Joey can text it over to you.
I'll send you the link here now.
Send me the link. And I'll watch a little more later on.
Perfect. I'll send you now.
Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you.
Jason, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you. See you soon. Enjoy your day.
All right, bro.
Bye-bye.
Good peace.
So you guys know what you know, too, you know.
What? Like what was that? What?
We don't do anything by half. What's the point? We don't do anything by half. I told you I was going to call Jason Page. Boof, there he was.
Right, let me tell you my favorite football player. See what you can do there.
Don't like. I actually Nanny from used to play for United. I used to have his number.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. What? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I used to be a chef for 17 years, and we catered for him, and actually had his number for a menu dietary requirements, and we were just texting away, and I had it, but I don't think he has that number anymore. It was a while back.
I don't know if I'm more starstruck by Jason Page and Nanny, or if I'm just more starstruck by Joey now. It's not like all these celebrities. Everybody knows Joey now. That's insane. I did not expect this podcast to go this way at all.
No, that's elite for you,
guys.
We only did the elite way.
Go to Elite Four. Just go there. Something will happen. Something will happen.
But just for another wee bridges for you, we are in talks with somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no more. That's it.
Just keep going to the shop every day. Just stay there. Something will happen.
I'll tell you what. Even if you
the more we bring,
Yeah, and even if you hate us, we're still gonna be bringing everything to the Pokemon community and exactly what they deserve. So
we will give to the Pokemon community. There'll be people out there who slabber about us still. Oh, this, that, whatever. We will deliver to the Pokemon community.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's always people that are gonna disagree with what you do or agree with what you do, or just for the point of a go against, whatever. It would be strange if that didn't happen.
That's true.
But like, I've only been chatting to you guys. I don't know which one I was chatting to you anymore now. a few weeks ago. But I mean, I don't see any reason why not to go and spend a bit of time at the shop and get to know you guys. That was
come down, coffee, tea, whatever. Sit all day. There's no rush. You come down, open up, and you can sit with us all day. No problem at all.
Yeah, I can see the chat are still trying to recoup their little claim to fame. They were in the same stream as Jason Page. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Right, I'm gonna do one little push before we end. You did already drop the Jason Page spoiler. Can we push it for one more little hint of something crazy that's gonna happen?
Let me think what way I could put this out then.
I'll leave it to Joey because I'll get shit out if I mess up. So now I can shit at him if he messes up.
I can't. There's nothing that I can say that's.
Are you talking about the next thing that we're doing? Or are you talking about the other person or?
So the other person will. It's going to be going ahead quite soon, but it's probably. Now, Jason was a free event which we funded for. But the next one is we think a ticketed event, which people have to purchase tickets to come down. Yes, you had to buy Jason's ticket as well. But the second is going to be another opening to Elite Four Part 2. As to say, I can't name anything else,
okay.
But it's going to be a lot of fun.
There you go, guys. If ever there was a reason to go to Belfast, there we go. Yeah, listen, lads, where are we at now? Just gone 2.5 hours.
Elite Four Part 2. I love that.
Elite Four Part 2. Elite Four Part 2. Put it in the diary. I don't know what date to put it. Put it on all the days.
Maybe when we come back in this podcast, when you got 60 million, and I'll be like, "Hello, it's Elite Four Part 617."
Listen,
based in Bangkok.
One of 15 locations.
Ooh,
Elite Four Dairy Branch. Ooh,
who knows? Who knows?
Now, if that was the case, I'd be in every day. You'd have to get me a little seat at the end of the counter.
Do you want a new job? You can run it.
Yeah, all right. Don't know how, but I'll do it. If you guys are up for it, we'd love to do a catch up again in six months or something. Get you back on and see how things have progressed and talk about all the other crazy people that are going to be involved and all that good stuff. If you'd come back on, we'd love to have you back on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been our pleasure. Honestly,
and hopefully they can tell the rest of the stuff because we don't even know, and you'll not know either, Lindy. Simple as that. You'll not know.
But again, at the end of the day, the more the
my idea is stay here
for 5 minutes.
When the YouTube stream ends, they'll actually still be in the room with me. Then I'm really going to push them.
Well, like Joey said, the more support we get, the more we like to give back. So yeah, we'll just strive to bring the community more and more and more each time.
Love it. Look, we'll probably tie it up there because I do have to get up at 6 a.m. to work, and I'm going to be awake every time I do a podcast. My brain races for like an hour after, so I have to go and debrief.
Yeah, you'll not sleep the night now,
Yeah, and I'm going to be singing that song now all night as well.
You'll be trying to catch them all.
Sweet voice.
Quickly before we sign off. So people can get to you. You're close to the train. You're close to the bus in Belfast. You've got your Instagrams. You're on TikTok as well.
Yep.
Do you have
TikTok,
YouTube?
Instagram.
Do you have YouTube?
It's going to be in the making.
Okay. I did. In the description below, I have put their website. I have put their Instagram. I'll put the TikTok as well. Yeah, but that's it. I think we're good there. And from you guys before we sign off.
No, just thanks for the chat. Thanks to everybody that just even watches your channel and just supports that that avenue for us to express ourselves, share the story, get the word out there, and just for being so welcoming to the community in general. It's been amazing.
And anybody from our community that shared for our socials, make sure to subscribe to Dino because he's a legend. Yeah, man.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Cool. Well, look, we'll end it there. Big thank you also as well to everybody who was in the chat, everybody that was, chatting away, putting in questions. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Stephen, Joey, Dan, really, really appreciate you coming on. It means a lot that you did take the time to come on and chat with us. So I really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.